All right, so tell me about that person you know in the Clinton scandal.
Okay, this person I know went to high school with, what was the lady's name? It wasn't Monica Lewinsky. It was the other lady that didn't get as popular, but she was in the mix of it.
Oh, really? There was another woman?
Yeah. Okay, so if you look up the Clinton scandal,
yeah,
what was her name? She was from Lone Oak. She went to Carlisle High School with this person that I know, and this person was dating him. I was too young to kind of remember who she was, but I know, what was her name? Oh, God. Hold on, I'll pull it up. Because it was Monica Lewinsky and her. Hold on.
Four women who accused Bill Clinton of sexual harassment.
Where was she at? What was her name? Lewinsky was the more famous because she gave...
Here we go. Paula Jones.
Paula Jones, that was her.
Okay, so which one is she in this picture? Do you know?
Probably the prettier one. Not like that. Paula Jones always been real pretty.
So this one?
Yeah, it's probably her more likely. Paula Jones is gorgeous.
How many people are going to get mad at me for that?
Hey, I don't care.
I picked it.
So basically, Paula, if you see her, she's from Lone Oak. And... Oh wait, okay. We gotta make sure we don't say the person's name because she was married at the time that was going down between 91 and 91 to Mr. Stephen Jones.
Okay.
So this person that she was best friends with, wink, wink.
Yeah.
Was like, hey, you should tell them what Clinton did to you. How you were going to cause I guess she was cheating on her husband allegedly with Mr. Clinton, and apparently it was because she was in the lawsuit, but this person that I know went to high school with her and they dated for many years as she was allegedly married to all her husbands.
Okay.
And he was encouraging her to pursue. So they were supposed to go to the White House gala, but this person ended up going to jail. But the whole time the person was in jail, allegedly was telling her how to do the whole thing.
I'm so confused. All right, so the person that you know, let's call him Jimmy.
Jimmy, yeah.
So Jimmy, start the whole story over and call him Jimmy.
Jimmy went to high school with with Paula. They went to high school. They've been friends since they was kids, but they dated.
Got it.
They both was married, but they were allegedly dating.
Right.
And what happened was when all the shit was going down with Monica Lewinsky, allegedly, I guess they had money problems. That person was like, hey, why you don't speak up and say how he was banging your brains out? Allegedly.
Yeah.
So while this person Jimmy was in prison, Jimmy was like, you screwing me, you screwing everybody. Hell, fuck me. You need to talk about how he's banging your lights out and you ain't getting no money from it. Like,
got it.
Not saying like that. She worked as an intern there at the governor's office.
So this was when Bill Clinton was the governor.
Remember, he was president of the United States because it was her and Monica Lewinsky involved in the whole scandal. And Monica Lewinsky got more famous because she left a stain on the dress. But she was still living in Arkansas, working at the governor's mansion, Paul, or wherever she was for the governor. But she was still going to D.C. But what made her exposure a little bit more because she was encouraged to talk about it. Because normally, it's a lot of people that was involved with that scandal, but a lot of people didn't speak up, allegedly.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So the person that I know personally was dating this person, allegedly. They were boyfriend, girlfriend on the low.
Yeah.
And was like on some pimping shit. Like, nah, go get your ass some money. Say he did this and this to you, fuck me, and do you.
Yeah.
And the only reason why her storyline didn't get as big as Monica's because they was just screwing. She was on her knees. She wasn't. She was literally having a full sexual, allegedly, because I don't want to get sued, sexual relationship with Clinton. Like they were.
Paula was.
Yes.
Paula was more sexual.
With Clinton.
Monica was just a little sexual. Just a little.
In your face. Open your mouth.
Give me your taste.
Holla. So her, because think about it.
Damn, I never put that together. That Missy Elliott song with a blowjob.
Yes.
Wow.
And there's another song.
How many times a week do you look at me and you're like, damn, he's an idiot?
No, never. I never thought you were an idiot. You know who's an idiot?
A little slow.
No, I'm not.
Well,
I'm a little remedial myself.
All right, so it's interesting that Jimmy was also clapping cheese.
Been clapping them since high school.
Right.
their parents would split them apart. Like they were real close. They always, still to this day, Jimmy's close with everybody, like that.
Damn.
Jimmy been in a lot of shit.
Yeah.
That's why I said when I'm able to talk about who Jimmy is, because Jimmy gonna want some money, and I understand that.
He's like, hey,
that's a big story because I could get pictures like when.
Oh really?
Sitting on couches and shit.
Oh,
hanging
wow.
up mistletoe when you should be at your own house hanging up. Allegedly.
Oh, no.
Paula, I don't give a fuck, Paula. I'll beat your ass.
Hey, did Jimmy, was Jimmy packing?
You tell me. Because think about it.
I mean.
Why would you had a whole husband and Bill Clinton and you still went to Jimmy. and Jimmy, I mean, because back in the day, Jimmy had a little money. Okay. Jimmy was always into stuff, but
right.
Jimmy didn't have, I'm not saying it's about money, because think about it. You had a beautiful house by the governor's mansion, and you were banging the whole, allegedly banging the whole president, and you went to Jimmy?
Yeah.
You listened to Jimmy, and lost your husband in 99, divorced your ass in 99. You was married, like, what was you going to explain when you was going to explain that biracial baby, Miss Jones?
You know, it's fascinating how many people are like sex addicts. It's like 99% of people, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying, look, life's hard.
It is.
But like that makes way more sense to me. The sex addict
What's
stuff.
a sex addict to you?
Well, I mean, I guess like some people have a definition of addiction as something that gets in the way of your your life. Mm-hmm. But like functioning alcoholics.
Oh, rambling drunks in front of the liquor store asking for change with a card reader?
Right. Yeah.
I
mean, I guess you're... Yeah, I don't know what the real definition of addiction is.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, when I was younger, I was a sex addict to the point my sister cried and told me, I'm dead ass. I would call her one day. She'll tell you the story.
Was this before or after you fucked her husband?
I did not fuck her. I did not fuck your...
I was just shooting in the dark there.
I did not fuck her.
I think I might have nailed something.
I did not fuck her husband. No, she's not married. What happened was we were 21.
Continue.
I was horrible. Like every day, going for the stars, and we were like my sister had just got a car, and her friend pulled the car over on 104th and Broadway, and we're crying. Why are you? We want you to just stop having sex like that. Like, they were literally crying, gave me intervention, and you know what? I told them, fuck them. They literally, I could call the bitch right now. She was literally crying. Like, her and her friend was like, we're concerned because every night you get your stuff drilled in. Why do you care? And it was every night. Like, even when I got off work, the mailman even got it. Fuck it, whatever. Whoever got it, got it. The bus driver on the Broadway bus number 45, he got it. Because this is what a lot of people don't know. When the bus driver drives the bus and he's going, like, let's say if it's that last bus route going 1:30 in the morning, I would sit on the bus sometime with that bus driver, allegedly. He would take it all the way to the Firestone station, allegedly. Sometimes he would switch buses. He would do the 45 Broadway bus or the 111 Florence Firestone bus. And shit, we in that depot with no cameras back then. Shit. Guess who got free rides for the whole year? This girl right here. Back then when the bus was 75 cents, I wasn't paying for a goddamn thing. I had got a bag of tokens. And I had got like a Olive Garden gift card. I used to go get like unlimited soups and salads and breadstick from my little swipe to this swipe. And I love that little bus driver, man. And then he ended up meeting him a bigger girl because he was like, it's like big old strong bitches. Strong. I wasn't strong enough, and they got married. And probably like 6 months later, he called me and was like, "You want to go to Olive Garden?" I'm like, hell yeah. And I still got a bag of tokens because I wasn't gonna pay that 75 cents, and then they want 35 cents back then for a transfer. I was still his whole transfer book in his little
coupon puncher or
okay. So
puncher?
Back in the day when you would get on the bus, we used to get like on the any bus. It would be the Broadway bus, the 45, or the Avalon bus, the 51. They used to have a thing where you could buy a transfer and they would clip you would have 2 hours to transfer to a bus for free.
Yeah.
So it'd be like a coupon book and they would have to stamp it with the time.
Uh-huh.
And they had certain hole punchers to stamp it a certain way so you can get on the bus. I got tired of him issuing me out bus tokens, so I stole his old goddamn transfer book and I transferred my little ass away.
Damn.
I wait till he went in that shower. Boop, boop. Then I took some money out of his wallet because he didn't believe in cards back then.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, what? He had a sexual problem and I was poor. Something had to work out. And then his wife, they were divorcing. I'm going to call her Big Shirley. And she was like, I'm tired of you going over there messing with my man. And she was living in another apartment, screwing the post office worker who worked over at the El Segundo station.
Yeah.
At the people gonna know if you know anything about the mail people. She was fucking a dude named Tony, and Tony and her pulled up trying to fight me. How you gonna fight me and you with your lover?
It's a good question.
I've been in some sexual love triangles a lot. I've been through some shit.
Yeah,
Cody.
it keeps coming up.
It does, but it's life. I mean, everybody.
But it's life.
It's life. Like I don't think Have I ever been in a normal relationship? Let me think really hard. After 20, no, seriously, after 21. Let me think really hard. No, I'm dead ass. Let me just think for a minute. Okay, do you go to dinners like you and your girlfriend? Do y'all sit down and have dinner dates? Yeah. Not me.
Right.
Not me. Usually I meet a man that got a 40 Glock and he lay it on the nightstand. That turns me on a little bit. Pull your motherfucking gun out. Let's fuck. Like,
it's hilarious.
No, I'm dead ass. Like,
so
what?
Walk me through that because that's funny as shit.
Like I date different demographic of men.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you do.
And I dated I ain't gonna say that. Okay, I tend to date non-business associates of America.
Got it.
The state versus that person. And when they come in, they had a little chain on, turn me on, and the Franco, it pinches me sometimes. You know what the Franco is?
No.
Oh, you never heard of a Cuban link or a Franco?
Okay, got it, yeah.
Or a rope. I usually like to date.
It's a necklace, right?
Like with a long Franco. And then when he pulls out his Glock and lays it on the nightstand, it just shows me he don't give a fuck about authority, and it turns me on.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
Got it.
Now, I don't like it when they try to shoot out like car windows. Like there has to be a balance to that. Right,
yeah.
Like, hey.
I want to see the gun, but not while we're driving.
Not while we're driving. And I think,
And 3 cops are chasing us.
Wait, no. I'm going to tell you how much. I don't want to put religion in it, but there's a higher power. I could tell you the strangest story about dating. I was talking to this one dude, and he was a non-business associate of America, the state versus
NBAA.
Yeah, right. And he had a nice Mercedes Benz, and I'm like, you don't do shit. Like he had like an S series for that year, and I'm like, all right, whatever. So he was like, do you want to go to the donut shop? So we went to the donut shop on Vermont and 2nd because they make specialty donuts. I don't know if it's still there, but they can make you any type of specialty donuts. So we was getting ready to go on our date. We getting in the car. And he decided to start driving real slow. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, this thug about to be romantic and shit. And he just like driving slow as shit. And I'm like, all right, I'm embracing it. But it started irritating me. So when we got there, I said, look, when we get back home and you drop me off, could you not drive so slow? I kept asking him, like, he's like, man, you ask too many questions. I'm like, nah, something's not right. Like, why are you driving so slow? He said, fuck it, I'm going to just tell you. I said, don't drive. He said, I can't. I'm going to have to literally show you. I'm like, fuck it. Something that would take normally 30 minutes took almost an hour and a half because he was driving. I was like, dude, why in the fuck are you driving this slow? Can you guess why he did it?
I have no idea.
Take a wild fucking guess. Why
he was on drugs.
Worse than that, he had fucking meth in the gas tank. He hid it in the gas tank.
The powder.
No, meth. I think he had some type of shit in there. It would have blew the car. It would have blew the car up. He was hiding it in the gas tank. And he in prison now. He's in prison.
Well, that makes sense.
But he was trying. I was like, that don't make sense. Like, if you feel like the car was going to blow up, why the fuck would you leave it in the gas tank? So he was hiding it in the gas tank. So I was riding around with possibly with a whole felony, probably 45 years in prison with somebody for some donuts.
Wow. Donuts.
Randy's? No,
Yum
on
Yums.
Vermont and Second, whatever that place was called, because it's a 24-hour donut, and they make especially like they make any type of donut you could think of.
Oh, okay.
A lot of people go there. It'd be like, I don't know if they still.
That's actually a nice dinner date.
That's just dating thugs. And he had a nice soft Pro Club t-shirt. When you hugged him, you felt secure and warm. And then all his baby mamas started calling his phone, and it was just like,
yeah, the baby mamas.
Yeah, and then one, like, he took me to the Slauson and tried to buy me some fucking Saucony's. How dare you?
Saucony's?
What
are you running?
The fuck? I don't know. He tried to, like, impress me. Like, you could at least bought me some Jordans or something.
Right.
Buy me some Saucony's at the Slauson, and he tried to buy me some. Because when you walk, have you been in the Slauson swap meet?
No.
Cody, you've never been in the Slauson. Okay, me and you gonna do a tour in the
Okay.
Slauson. So when you walk in the Slauson, there's these mannequins with the sexy lingerie.
Yeah.
I can't fit that lingerie. He bought me 2 outfits to try to piece it together, and it was hanging all off my body.
Yeah.
He wanted me to be sexy, but it didn't fit, so it hurt a little bit, but it came off anyway.
It came off real quick.
So he was asking the lady because she sold both of the pieces because he was getting them off the mannequin. So the lady tried to charge him like $80 to sew the pieces, and it was ripping and shit. I still put,
Yeah.
So yeah, we had fun at the Sloss, and he bought me like a Parker jean jacket. I gave it to a homeless. I just enjoyed it.
Yeah.
You know what a Parker jean? You don't know what any of these things are?
I don't know what a Parker jean jacket. Let's see here.
I like dating thugs.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I had that pink one.
Hold on.
I had the pink one in high school. I had the whole pink
Really?
one. Yeah.
Don't you have one still?
Shut up, no. Don't wish that on me.
I feel like I've seen you wear one.
Not with that. No, I don't wear Parker jean outfits.
Okay.
Go to jail.
Go to jail.
That pink one, they still have the pink one? I'm going to tell you.
Damn.
Something I should have kept. The Averix jacket. I had a leather Averix jacket. That thing's worth $3,000. I only paid $100 for it at the Slauson. It's worth $3,000 right now.
Wow.
A leather Averix jacket.
That's pretty intense.
I'm like, but I gave it to somebody and then they lost it. But yeah, it's so funny. I had that exact same pink when I used to go to the 7th. Wow, memories. But yeah, he tried to buy me a whole Parker jean outfit.
Damn.
That's sad.
Yeah.
The whole jean. It's hot in them outfits.
Yeah. So all right, so bus driver, mailman. How do you hit on the mailman? How does that go? You just kind of open the blinds and like.
How, like what you do when you go out to the mailbox. You got to see who's delivering your mail. I ain't gonna lie, Mr. Kirk was fine. Come to find out, he was a stripper at the Right Track too. You ever heard of Right Track?
Nah.
It's a male strip club on Florence and Western. Everybody, they call it the wrong way sometimes.
The wrong way.
Because like one of the horror stories that I heard, we go back to the postman.
Yeah.
Was I don't know how true it was allegedly, but one of the strippers put crabs in lady eye. Or the little homies, excuse me, or the little homies. But yeah,
damn.
It's an all exotic ebony male strip club in the hood. So he was a post office worker and a stripper there. So he would do like 12 or 16-hour shifts with the post office, and then he would go be a stripper on the weekend.
Wow.
And I enjoyed every minute of it.
Yeah.
Until I found out he had a family.
That's the rough part.
I always find the men with. Well, I always got to get the family.
I don't know. I mean,
why? But yeah,
looks like that man's looking. Those men are looking for something that's not gonna last.
And we had a damn old good time because I would sometimes put Chuck E. Cheese tokens in there just to cause a little trouble in his pocket. So when he got home, his family could ask, "Who kids did you take to Chuck E. Cheese?"
Oh man,
think about it. Picture you coming home.
Wow, Grace.
What?
Yeah,
I'm a hater as fuck. Oh, so you got a family? Let's see how long you got this family. So I would literally go to Chuck E. Cheese sometime and put tickets. Like he wouldn't know. I would put a Chuck E. Cheese ticket. So if he opened up his wallet in front of his wife, it'd be like a Chuck E. Cheese ticket. Or sometime I would put like a little Tootsie Roll because you could take 10 tickets and get a Tootsie Roll.
Dang.
So picture the wife. Who fucking kids and you black? Who fucking kids? Who the fuck you took to Chuck E. Cheese? Because I would ask my man that, like, what the fuck you doing at Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah.
Think about it.
Yeah. So how long into the relationship did you find out that he had family?
When his wife called, she was like, I can have him. Can I? Can I really have him? Or you just saying it because you in your feelings? I said, look, let's do this. You keep him on Sundays, Saturdays and Sundays, because that's Sunday's family day. And I can keep him on paydays, which is on his Wednesday because he got chased, so they get paid on 2 days early before that Friday. And she was like, you can have them, but you can't have no money. No. A fee ain't free and neither is me. You remember that.
Yeah.
A fee ain't free and neither is a fee free.
Nah.
Then why I gotta be? You gotta ask yourself that.
You ask yourself that.
Do you feel like you should slang that ass for free? I ain't slanging shit for free, especially if you got a family wedding. Then she was talking to me, and then I left him alone for a while, and then he would go out there and play Keith Sweat and R. Kelly. He was playing I Can't Sleep. And then I almost got kicked out because for noise, because he was out there, he'll be out there like drunk with a whole bottle of Hennessy crying, playing R. Kelly, I Can't Sleep. Grace, my wife is fucking leaving me, bitch. I need you.
What would he need you for?
Good, hot, passionate blank. blank, baby.
Give it that blank.
My favorite thing is when we would go out to Sizzler and we would get the
oh wow.
I like that chicken at Sizzler's in the toast. Hell yeah.
And the toast.
And the toast. I mean, like, we had good sex, fried chicken, and toast. From Sizzler. Not like
from Sizzler.
He tried to be fancy and take us to the wood grill, and then we ran into his sister-in-law.
Oh no. His wife's sister.
Yeah.
How did that go?
How you think it went?
Horrible.
Big hungry bitch. If she's watching this shit, bitch, I don't give a fuck about you and your barefooted ass bitch. Big wide-footed ass bitch. Go sit up there. You fucking my family up. Bitch, who fucking it up? Him or me? Because me and her had an agreement that I could get him during the week. I showed her the messages. She said I can have him.
I showed her the messages. She had Sizzlers.
She don't give a fuck. That's my sister. I don't give a fuck neither. I'm going to enjoy Wood Grill. And it's in Lakewood. I'm going to enjoy this roast beef, bitch. And you going to sit your fat ass down. And we going to eat. And we going to talk about this shit after we eat. Because none of this food going to waste on my watch. I don't give a fuck. That fat bitch pissed me off. Talking about my sister be crying. No, she don't. Because she called me every time he with me. Asking me what the fuck we doing. Bitch, you know what we doing. We about to either go to Sizzler or Wood Grill. And we gon' fuck. And y'all gon' have a nice day when he get home. And you gon' leave me the fuck alone. Go call me at 3 o'clock in the morning. Do you think he loves you? No. You don't love him. You gave him away. Then you complain about why I'm fucking him. You told me I can have him.
Yeah.
And then she was like, I'm gonna pray for you. It ain't like I went back. He delivers my mail. Well, he was delivering my mail. He got fired on his day off.
Oh wow.
I wonder how that happened. I know why it happened.
Oh, was he with you?
He was stealing the gas car. He was stealing gas from the job. Like he would take the gas car that he's supposed to fill up the. Yeah, he was filling his bins up.
Yeah.
And we were going to Wood Grill off the United States government gas, allegedly.
Allegedly.
But he took me. What was the most funnest place we went? We went to the outdoor swap meet on Crenshaw and Redondo.
Okay.
Shit there. You ever been to the open air swap meet on Crenshaw?
No.
What have you experienced anything in the hood yet?
Cody. You told me not to go.
Yeah, you can't. They're gonna rob you, Cody. You're like, well, you should wear like a Mormon outfit.
Remember when we worked together? And I was like, I can come pick you up. You're like, nah, don't come down here.
Don't. Go the other way.
Like I'll come down in the middle of the day. It doesn't matter.
You know what was so funny? It's so many opportunities in the hood. It's just,
They're all illegal? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, not all. Like.
Opportunity. Oh, you're talking about for men.
Unless you want to be a prostitute, Figueroa's right there. I can't see you slinging your ass by the Thames right there.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
You want to go over to the Thames one day and get a nice chicken platter? They have a great chicken. Like the
really?
Have you ate it anywhere in the hood?
No.
You have not enjoyed any of.
No.
You've never been to Compton. You've never been to Watts. You never had actually just went through there.
No.
You haven't been to the Watts Towers.
No.
We're going to go take a friendly picture at the Watts Towers. Me and you, we're going to hold hands.
Great.
And we're going to kumbaya about that. You sure, Cody?
Yeah.
You ever took the train?
No. I think I've driven through Compton because I used to, when I was doing Lyft, I used to pick up a lot of people at near UCLA or USC.
We should do a podcast on the Blue Line. Just take it from 103rd Watt Street Station.
Oh, my God.
And take it
See how many fights we get into?
They get their ass whooped.
I know they would.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of the undercover haters, can I say
Go
something?
ahead.
Thank you guys for all the positive comments. But let me reach out to the stupid motherfuckers that leave the dumbest fucking comments in the thing. First of all, I don't give a fuck about negative comments. But if you're going to place a comment, do you know when you have a phone, it tells you who your friends is in your contacts, if you allow it, who left messages on your thing. So the people that were leaving negative comments, like Tisha, you stupid bitch, try to disguise herself in a different account. So she was putting negative comments in. You know I'm going to come beat your ass, right, Tisha? You know that, right? You know I'm going to beat your ass, Tisha. Stop playing with me. So Tisha, dumbass. Okay, so you know when you make your Instagram account, it'll say, allow us to help you find your friends on TikTok.
Right.
Cool. So I started seeing our comments. I'm like, yeah, we're doing good. And then I started seeing some negative ones, and it said, these people are from your contacts. Mm-hmm. So it let me see so when the dumbasses made that fake TikTok account, they dumbass didn't know they made it from the phone. They did it
on their phone number.
So it told me who the fuck it was. Tisha Williams, you funky doghead bitch. Worry about that dirty ass house. Worry about your dirty ass house. Boiling Fabuloso in a pot, bitch. Stop playing with me. You leave another comment, I'm going to call Section 8 and tell them you got a fugitive living in your home, bitch. Oh, God. You funky bitch. That's it. You big-footed, wide-headed bitch. How you going to sit up there and comment on some shit, bitch? You was just at my mama's house the other day, big hungry bitch, wanting a plate of food. Bitch, you the only dumbass in America with a $2,000 phone bill. Contact your boyfriend from prison, going around telling people he was going to buy her a mansion when he get out of prison. How, bitch? How, Tisha Williams? How? With the money you give him? Stop playing with me, Tisha. I'm beat your ass. And that's it.
What if it's not Tisha?
You
just went on a rant for nothing.
Fuck Tisha. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, you almost got in a fight with two people on the way to this place.
Fuck them. All in my God.
Is that Eric? Hey, fuck you, Eric.
Fuck you.
Going down the freeway.
Tell you, I don't give a fuck, Eric. I love you, Eric, but fuck you. Fuck you, you son of a bitch. I love you. I love Eric. But fuck you. No, I'm for real. He pisses me off. He like Batman. He like Bruce Wayne. Like,
you don't like Batman?
I just don't like the shit Eric do.
Okay. This is about Eric. Don't bring Batman into this.
No, wait. That mysterious motherfucker. No, it's like.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm going to tell you one thing he did. And yeah, I'm going to admit it, and I hope you watching it. Oh, okay. We were supposed to be separated at this time, right? Doing our own thing. Because he looks at me and say, hey, I want my freedom. Okay, bitch. 5 years of my life gone, bitch. Go have your freedom. So I had mine. So I was dating this ghetto ass fitness instructor, even though he was not a fitness instructor. He was just a buff dude that got out of LA County jail, and he was fine as hell, acting like he was a fitness instructor. So he was taking me over to Kenneth Hahn Park.
Yeah.
And we were pretend training. Because he wasn't doing shit. He was stealing other people training shit at the park and trying to use it on me to act like I knew come on, you're a personal trainer. You think I don't know a professional trainer?
Yeah.
He was giving me county jail and prison, like, you know.
Exercises.
Yeah, like, I was like, I just went with it because he was sexy and he, you know, it was cool. So I come and he got a certain car. Eric has a certain car. Okay, let's say he has a Nissan Isuzu. Nobody's riding around with this certain car but him. Right. So I come in my gate. I live in a gated area. And I just see a car idling in my alleyway. Just idling where I could see them. And it was you. So why didn't you just come speak? Why did you, he do weird shit like that? Like, yes, you do that, Eric. You do that a lot. He act like it's like he play like he invisible and nobody sees him. I know that was you in my alley idling your Nissan Isuzu. And me and my date was both looking. And I said, just don't pay it no mind. Yeah. And then later on that night, you came by and tried to ram it in. You did an okay job. You get 2 stars, Eric. You could have got 3 if you would have pumped it a little harder. He did the best he goddamn could. You can't, no, that ain't funny, because let me tell you, he be pissing me off.
Damn. You got 2 stars.
You got 2 stars because let me tell you why he could have got 3.
Okay, tell me how.
He came to my door and was like, we about to fuck. Okay, aggression. Good. Great point. Great start. Came over with no drawers on. That's where the second star came in at, because I enjoy that fresh, clean balls.
Okay, yeah,
Like,
no pant, no underwear.
No, just get naked.
Okay, got it.
1 minute of my life gone.
That's how he didn't get that third star.
He could have got the
Just add another minute
and went to sleep. I'm mad about that. I'm mad at you about that. And then he ran the fitness instructor off.
Really?
Yeah, he did. I know he did, because the fitness instructor called me one day scared.
Oh no, poor guy.
Some guy with some good hair was staring at me. You do got some beautiful hair, baby. But still, he was just like staring at him. Like he do shit like Batman. He just... That's what turns me on. He was mysterious. Like, I don't know what the fuck you do for a living. He's
mysterious, yeah.
He's a mysterious. Fuck you, Eric. I love you. Like, and then when I see this certain car, I get angry, because it's like, he ain't gonna ask me. Like, a real person be like, who the fuck you in the car with? He's not my boyfriend. We used to date. It ain't like he'll be like, hey, bitch, who you in the car with? He's gonna probably watch wherever I'm going. Be like, yeah, I saw you with that white guy at the gas station. Wrong. You don't do. He do that.
So you would rather have a guy like confront you with that other guy that you're with? Why?
Well,
that's hot, right? That's sexy.
I want some, because I want to whoop his ass. Like, I want him to approach. I want him to approach me and ask me what the fuck I'm doing. Like, bitch, you pay my bills? Do you live with me?
Oh, okay. You want the confrontation.
I want the confrontation, because let me explain to you why. You don't want to marry a bitch. You want to complain.
Yeah.
You want to give me 1 minute of dick. How dare you? Then you want to be in my alley with your Nissan Isuzu idling your car?
All right.
And then you want to run the buff nigga off. And this keep it for using the N-word. You want to run the buff dude off. And then, and let me tell you about you. You the fitness trainer. You get 1 fucking star. 1 fucking goddamn star. Let me tell you about this son of a bitch here. Now, I know people in the comments go like, who the fuck out there? I see them little slick comments. Let me say this.
Okay.
And then I'll get into the 1-star thing. For the people who low-key be calling me ugly, and I seen that comment like, oh, who the fuck do she think you are? Bitch, I'm Mariah motherfucking Carey, and I look like Beyonce laying down. If I don't think I look good, motherfucker, you ain't gonna think I look good. When I suck my stomach in, and these big-ass titties hit that sidewalk, I'm gonna grab your daddy. I'm gonna grab your daddy. Whoever make a negative comment, I'm gonna fuck your father. And you gonna be my children. Negative motherfuckers. I ain't never seen so many negative goddamn people in my whole goddamn... Who the fuck she thinks she is? Grace, motherfucker. And I look goddamn good. Just hit my head. Oh, God. Like I'm supposed to walk around with low self-esteem. He called me ugly. Where? Look at me. I may got 1 tooth missing, but this mouth stay warm on the weekends, bitch. Pissing me off. Or had the audacity to call somebody ugly. Like I'm supposed to walk around because I'm big. Just because I'm big, I'm supposed to think I'm ugly.
Right.
Big people, I ain't that sad bitch living in a trailer smoking crack, eating Cheetos. No, not I. You know what I do on the weekends? Play my video game. Go on POF, plenty of fucks, and look for somebody's father to make passionate love to and kick him out my spot. I don't think I'm ugly. I think I'm great, like Tony the Tiger. Great. Grace is great. I'm passionate. I could cook. And I could also make jailhouse spread. Oh, don't try me, motherfucker. We gonna get some Doritos. Them jailhouse people taught me a lot when I was fucking and dating them. I seen that comment. Them motherfucker people's like, who the fuck she thinks she is? It was the college, when you was talking about the college stuff, when I said I'd take down some of them Native Americans. That's racist.
Right.
What's racist? Did I want me someone of my non-culture to bang? Hell yeah. Let some fine-ass Native American walk up on me. I'm going to try with all my motherfucking courage. What you doing? How you doing? I'm Grace. You like country music? What do you listen to? Michael Bolton? I love Michael Bolton. Anything to get in them damn draws. Now, let me ask you something. Do you have low self-esteem?
Me?
Not this bitch here. No, sir. I'm pissed because it's like People, it's like people think because you big, you supposed to just walk around sad.
Right.
I look at myself like a big old bowl of sunshine, ready to make somebody's day.
Yeah.
I'm looking for a sad attorney at a courthouse who just lost a case.
Yeah.
You want me to lift your spirits? You want me to help you with the next case? I'm kind of like Gatorade. I'm replenishing and refreshing.
I like it.
I quench your thirst, bitch. I hate that. I don't like when people call other people ugly.
Nah, I agree.
They think because you big, you ugly.
Well, you know, I've said this. I've thought about this for a while. It's like people who are like, quote unquote, very attractive, meaning the combination of that facial features and then body fat and then muscle mass, right? That whole combination or whatever that people deem attractive. If they lost that, they couldn't deal.
No.
They wouldn't be able to deal because they've identified in that attractiveness and that's who they are. So when they see someone who is
not up there,
not at that level of the totem pole of attractiveness aesthetically, they're like, oh God, I don't even know what I would do.
Really?
And so people who aren't like that have way more,
aggression, because like
well, yeah, aggression, but like courage. I feel like because like I feel like a lot of attractive people, if they lost all their looks, they would kill themselves.
They would. But you know what? Can I say something to you? Because the only reason why I made that comment, because there's a lot of people that are plus size that already battles.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not saying I'm the spokesperson for BBWs, but let me say a very main factor. I'm not. Look, my daddy been gone since I was 15 years old, but I grew up with brothers that told me I was beautiful every day, and every woman in my family is built like me. Mm-hmm. My granny was built like me. My cousins are built like me. If I don't think, my daddy used to always tell me, if you don't think you're beautiful, who gonna think you're beautiful? I would never, I don't care whatever comment people got to say, who do I think I am? Bitch, like I said, I think I'm Beyonce laying down. Play with me if you want to. I'll walk into a room, and you want to know something that's so funny? I don't want to say these certain type of men talk to me, but have you ever had a certain type of person that will talk to you?
Yeah, no matter what.
No matter what.
Yeah.
I don't even want to say a profession, but I was surprised. I always get certain kind of men that look a certain type of way, and I'm like, yo, why are they talking to me? And they would be like, let's say if I sleep with them, they were like, all the time they say, damn, you got high self-esteem because you just walk around. Like, I don't think I'm ugly, but yeah, you just walk around naked like you love yourself. So I'm supposed to just look at myself and be like, oh, damn, I'm fat. I got a pudge. I believe in my heart, if you want something, you could go for it. So let's say if I see a dude and I know he's out my league, I'm going for it.
Yeah.
Because I want people with low self-esteem. Have courage about yourself, because you never know. It might turn that person on just because you jumped their bones or you came at them a certain
Confidence
way.
is the most attractive quality.
And to the person who said I was ugly, fuck you. You bitter bitch. You probably somewhere working at a gas station making minimum wage, possibly halfway close to smoking meth. Like, don't worry about my cooter problems. Worry about your penis. Do it touch your belly button, bitch? No, it don't. And it's like, I mean, we all got to work on something about ourselves, but I want people to know, and I'm going to say this, if you got low self-esteem, work on it. Because I used to have really low self-esteem. I really did. But then I had to start embracing myself and loving myself. You can't tell me shit. And ever since I started being that way, I've been blessed to, I ran into a lot of married men. I hate that, but still LA is full of married men. And hate to say it, the bus drivers are married. The ones with the good jobs are married, ladies. So you're going to have to you're going to have to be the third wheel. Woohoo. Woo. But, it happens. But, no, I want big people to know, if you want to lose weight, lose weight. But if you're big, embrace whatever the issue is. If you feel ugly, flip it around. Be around encouraging people. I don't need nobody to encourage me, okay? I'm good. But I got some real haters in them comments, too. What was my other favorite? My daddy beat me. That was my favorite one.
Right, yeah.
You got to remember, y'all, my way of speaking, I said it, but it ain't literal. My daddy didn't beat me like that. But I was a badass kid.
Yeah, when you got whooped, it was pretty much a beating.
Damn near, because I was a badass kid. Like, I would sit on top of my dad's tin roof and I would try to shoot people with a BB gun in their ass. That's an ass whooping. That's a beating.
Yeah.
Because if I had a child try to shoot somebody in the ass with a BB gun, they need a beating.
How you gonna stop them? Hey, now don't do that.
Get your ass down, Ryan. Because somebody get their head broken. Like, I was what was the worst thing I did? I tried to set my daddy barn on fire. I would let all the chickens loose during parades. I didn't give a shit. I was back because that's the thing. Nobody knew my dad. My mom was around, but she wasn't around. So my dad raised me. And I think what people don't understand probably why I was so bad, because my dad was old. He was born in 1929. So you got to picture a 67-year-old man raising an 8-year-old.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? He was old. He's supposed to be my grandpa. So he was trying his best raising a girl. And I was just a handful. So I got into a lot of mischief because I'm the only kid in the house. It ain't shit to do. Oh, why not let all these rabbits out? Why not let the chickens go shit on that person's car? Why not? What they gonna do? Come with me? And my daddy shit, he was like, I'm gonna get that wrench and I'm gonna throw it at you. You know, like, okay, for example, my dad would fix on 3-wheelers. Yeah. So my daddy be like, I know what you gonna do. And if I catch your ass on this 3-wheeler, I'm going to knock the shit out of you. Because I would usually, after he fixed a 3-wheeler for somebody, I would hop on it and just ride into town. No. Giving no shits. Dang. And my daddy was like, God damn it. He said, if I catch your, and I tested him one time. And he was like, if I catch you getting on that 3-wheeler, if I hear that bitch crank up, he said, I clear for God, I'm going to throw this goddamn monkey wrench and it's going to hit the back of your goddamn leg. Yeah, right. So I hopped on that bitch. All you heard was, whoa, whoa, whoa. Like a tomahawk. Whoa, 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 pop. Cracked the back of my leg and it started bleeding. Now we got to go get goddamn stitches. Don't dumbass want to go on goddamn 3-wheeler. Yeah. So he didn't play. It was like, I'm not tripping on comments, but it's like people who leave comments and don't know what they talking about, you got to listen to the whole. I mean, I ain't tripping. You could leave bad comments, but my lifestyle, I didn't grow up in LA. I came here. One day we'll tell the whole story, but just to sum it up, I grew up in the country. I came here when I was 15 and I grew up in Watts. We'll get to that.
A lot of people don't like. No. A lot of people weren't spanked as a kid. Like out here, like I've realized that like most of the people that I talked to were not spanked, not whooped, right? That blows my mind. Like it was almost like every day my dad would come home and I was anticipating getting spanked. You know, because I did something.
You know, when we talk about this conversation is going to go left. You know that, right? When we talk about discipline.
Oh, yeah.
Because one of my favorites, you can talk to, but listen, not all kids you can sit down and talk to. There are some kids that you could talk to and they'll get it because their feelings will get hurt because they got so much respect for you that they won't do it again. Right. But there are some kids. Yeah. The worst thing they did, corporal punishment, they shouldn't have took that out the home. I hate to bring that up, but it's true because I feel like the reason why they took it out because there was a lot of domestic violence and some people were alcoholics and beating their kids or taking their anger out on a kid. I'm not saying you got to pick up something and beat the shit out of your kid. But sometimes kids like me, I ain't gonna lie, I try to test my daddy gangster every time I get because I knew my daddy was old and he wasn't gonna do shit. So you picture a 60-something-year-old man barely can get around kind of like that. Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody there to stop me. Oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. My daddy was, like I said, he worked in New York. Anything he could, because I was more scared getting cracked in the back of my head. Yeah. You get what I mean? Right, yeah, some people are, oh, that's abuse. And how you gonna tell somebody, like, he didn't literally, like, how can I say this? He'll throw it to get to my attention. Right. But I don't have no...
I think what a lot of people miss is like the simple fact that, like, to you and I, that's not abuse because he told you not to do it. And you did it.
And I tested his... No,
and he said, this is what I'm going to do.
It was...
And if you don't... like the respecting authority thing is like it's a weird thing that people don't have out here in LA. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And
it's like, no, I get to do whatever I want.
And you need your ass whooped for doing whatever the fuck you want because the reason why people feel entitled...
And you're just an asshole in general.
Oh yeah, and
because of that attitude. And it's like I don't like if I didn't have to be around you right now, I wouldn't want to be around you.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
Well, you know why I got sent out here, right? When I was 15, I never tell you a story.
I don't remember.
Make a long story short, I got sent out here because I was screwing a boy in my town, and he kept going to jail, and I was sneaking up to the jail, seeing the boy. I don't want to say his name because I ain't got no money for you. We're going to call you Craig. Craig, I ain't got no money for you. Don't hit my inbox up.
Yeah.
But I met Craig at my brother's house. My brother was having a party.
Right.
May he rest in peace. And I was digging on Craig, and I was in love with Craig, and Craig was digging me out. And but Craig was a badass kid. Like, Craig was breaking in people's houses. I was walking around with people stolen jewelry on. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know he was stealing it. I was in the country. And the police went to my dad, because it's a small town, and was like, your daughter been messing around with Craig, and she's got all the stolen shit on, and we need you to get the stolen, or we're gonna put her in jail. Like, I was on my way to jail fucking with him. Excuse me for cussing, but I was on my way to jail. Yeah. Remember, my dad's old. My dad was 70. I was 15. No, I was 14. He was 70. I was 14.
Yeah.
He told me, I don't got much of a choice. I got to send you to LA because you go fuck around and go to jail. Mm-hmm. And it was getting bad to where I was sneaking up to the jail to go see him in my town. And the police knew, they would run me off like, you need to go home. Like, we're going to tell your dad. So that's why I was saying, my daddy, if I was getting beat that bad, trust me, CPS would have got me. My daddy didn't even whoop me. He was so tired of the threats. Like, he was like, point being, my dad was like, you got to go to LA. I know LA was the worst choice, but I have family in Milwaukee, but that's another story for another day. But I had sisters in LA.
Yeah.
And my dad was like, you need to go stay with them but I know LA is a worse place to send a kid, but what was his options? And then it was getting so bad to where CPS got involved, Child Protective Services, and the state was going to take me from my dad. So my dad, it was like everything was closing in. Either it was jail for me or the system. And he was like, you got to go.
Yeah.
And I wasn't breaking, but I was fooling around with Craig.
Yeah.
And Craig was on some whole other shit. Like, Craig was doing big shit. He had elevated from breaking in houses to try to rob banks. Dang. So picture if I would have just stayed there, I would have probably been a bank robber with all of Craig's kids with a whole felony.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
you think they were thinking like your dad's like just too old to take care of you? Yeah, that's really
what it was. And then my brothers and sisters had their own life. You know, there's 20 of us. Yeah. People don't know my story. It's really more than that. I'm just summing it down. My dad had about 30-something kids. And I'm the youngest. So when people hear these stories, I had one hell of a hell-bent life. Everybody been through something. So I'm not saying I got to prove nothing to nobody. I don't have to get on no podcast.
Right,
But motherfucker, this is not what you want. Like, I came to LA bumpkin and shit. I went to at the time, my school was a probation school. You ever heard of a school being a probation school?
Yeah.
My school was a whole probation school. People were coming out of Camp Cleopatra, YA. These are all probation schools for kids. They were shipping them. My high school was that bad. Dang. To where people, and I still talk to most of my high school friends. They just thought I was funny. Like, oh, don't pay her no mind. She just country and funny. Like, I only got banged on one time. Almost got jumped one time. But people respected me because I was funny. But what I thought wasn't funny was funny to other people. So picture somebody coming out of a 500-person town and coming to a big old city and going to meeting all these gang. I didn't know what gang banging was. I didn't know none of that. So I got stories for that. I mean, I've been through shit because of my personality. It might be bad for somebody else, but I feel like I lived one hell of a fun. My teenage years was bomb. I acted like I was a cheetah girl. We used to get limits. I mean, I got so many stories and I could prove them, but live your life. I lived my goddamn life and I live it all the time. Yeah. You just got to live yours. I'm sorry that you do a 9 to 5 and go home and watch Netflix and go to sleep. Nah, bitch, I'm trying to fuck anything with a dick and have fun, okay? Screw you in them Netflix. I want to live my life so when I leave here or when I get old, I got memories. Right. And to all the people that's so judgmental and leaving negative comments, man, fuck y'all comments. I'm so sorry that y'all so big. Like, I have to say it because I want to ruffle some feathers. Yeah. If you could take your time to write a negative ass comment, that means you love something about this shit here. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Sure. And that's haters. Like, anybody. I saw that one comment. Anybody can get a podcast. And I said, well, that view count that you came and you watched. So thank you. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Thank y'all for, haters, they're everywhere, but shit, keep doing you. Yeah. People, you got to live your life like me. I try to think of something new every day to do. Like when I play my video game. Yeah. People are like, I can't play video games. I played this video game called Population 1. We talked about this on Oculus Quest. My name is Danette. I went viral on that. Thanks. Shout out to Mr. Witty last year. Right. It's been a whole year. I was playing with Arnold Schwarzenegger. You get what I'm saying? You can find that on YouTube. And I was telling people, I was being myself the same way I am in real life is the same way I am in that game.
Yeah.
I talk shit, blow your head off, and keep it moving. Them motherfuckers think I'm funny as shit. I don't be playing. I'm going there, bop, bop, blowing heads off. Okay, anybody want to die today? Fuck you, Panda. Everybody calls me Panda. My name is the Nasty Panda.
Such a perfect name for you.
Tearing that ass up.
Tearing that ass up.
But
it's hilarious.
I'm thinking about getting into, I have an Xbox. I got to go get my controller. But I'm thinking about getting back into Xbox, but I love VR. I have 3 headsets. I really love playing Population 1. That's my favorite game. I love sniping. But point being, I try to have fun with my life.
Yeah.
It's important to have fun and live your life to your fullest, because without life experience, how do you expect to live? You're supposed to just stay cooped up in your house.
Yeah.
So I'm supposed to just have a boring life. I don't drive. I'm on the bus. Weird shit's going to happen when you're on the bus.
Right.
You go to see somebody trying to sell you I had somebody trying to sell me my goddamn CD Walkman back when I was in high school. Okay. I used to have the Backstreet Boys.
Yeah.
The Millennial album on the
best
CD,
one.
okay, with my Panasonic batteries.
That's right.
With my Sony Walkman, so I was going to lock. Had it in my locker. The bitch came up missing. Okay, I used to take the 51 bus home because I lived on 103rd and Avalon. I grew up on 103rd and Avalon. Go home, my shit gone, like whatever. A week later, I went to Jesse Owens Park with my friends on Western, and we was kicking it. You wasn't even supposed to kick it. It was bad then. Somebody walked up trying to sell me my same shit back to me. My Millennial album and my Walkman. Come to find out, God forgive me, the person I went to school with, their mama was a drug addict.
Oh.
So when he stole it from me, their mama stole it from them and tried to sell it at the park. What? Isn't that sheer coincidence?
That's pretty funny.
And that's like, oh, what batteries you got with it? Oh, these some Panasonics.
What happened?
They tried to sell that shit to me back for $50, $25 for the CD and $25 for the Walkman with the broken earphones. So where'd you get this from? You asking too many questions. And I got baby lotion. Stole it from the Target down the street off of Crenshaw and said, all right, bitch, whatever. So I gave her the 50 back and I went back to school and beat her son up. We was fighting.
Oh, I guess what
Then she came up to the school and realized she resold me back. So you the bitch. Yeah, your son stole it from me. And then I got my play mama to fight her. It was a whole situation.
Your play mama?
My godmom.
Okay.
It was just strange. Like,
got it.
I wanted to know who child was this, who had my shit. So I was like, oh, I was being funny. Oh, you got a son or a daughter I could talk to? I'm lonely. Oh, my son go to lock. Da, 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 da. I'm like, oh, what's your son's name? Oh, Daquan. Oh, Daquan. Oh, I know Daquan. Tell Daquan Grace said hi. So I gave her 50. I bought my shit back. Walked up on Daquan. Hit Daquan dead in the fucking mouth like your crackhead mama stole your shit after you stole my shit out my locker. Damn. Fuck you, Daquan. Fuck you, Daquan.
What'd he go like?
Bitch, we started fist fight. He hit me in the jaw, and then his girlfriend tried to jump. It's a dude. It's a whole dude.
Wow. So he actually...
We was fighting.
Yeah.
So Daquan stole my Walkman. He tried to keep it for himself, but his mama was on that shit. Sorry, Daquan, I'm telling your business. Mama was on that shit and stole it and was at the park selling it.
Yeah.
What was the odds of that?
That's crazy.
Fuck you, Daquan.
And how old was Daquan?
We've had about 16, 15, 16.
It's crazy because, like, you know, that was like when you're growing up, when you and your mom's on crack like that, like,
and it was,
that's normal.
She was a hustling ass mama though. Daquan stayed nice at school. That's one thing I could say. He wasn't raggedy or nothing, but it's like all my shit just would come back to me because the hood is just that small. Like, what was it? What was the weirdest thing I had? Okay, that's just like my god brother. He played basketball. He threw his clothes. He would throw his clothes. Like if something had a hole in it, he would throw it in the trash. The crackhead would walk around in his whole shit cussing him out. You got anything else you want to put in there? Had his whole outfit on that he played in a game in. I swear to God, like everything in the hood has a great rotation of coming back to you. I promise.
That's funny.
So if your TV came up missing out of your house, give it about a week. I got an 80-inch Samsung TV. It got somebody family pictures on it, but you could just wipe the whole thing off. You can get your damn TV back, but you have to pay for it if you want your TV back. But you go get your shit back.
That's funny.
Everything rotates back, just like. Oh yeah, and for the ones in LA leaving them negative comments, stop using that fake ass Tide. Oh yeah, they make fake ass Tide.
What's Tide?
Tide detergent.
Oh, Tide. Got it.
How you gonna talk about somebody and your skin broke out from that poisonous ass detergent you be buying from fucking Superior Market, bitch?
Damn.
How you go fake ass detergent? You don't even know what chemicals is in your skin, and you just bought it because it's 50 cent with Downy in it, and it say made in Taiwan, but we in L.A. Where is Taiwan? It's in Taiwan. How did you? You think I'm playing? I'll show you that shit when I get to the house. I think Deborah showed you the little bags of Tide.
You did, yeah.
Ain't got no English on it. Say made in Taiwan. That's it. That's the only thing in English, and it's in like Vietnamese. I think it's one part of it's Vietnamese, and the other part is Taiwanese.
Yeah.
And it say Tide.
Tide.
Now, swear to God, like, and your skin will get broke out. Your clothes will smell good, but your skin will be broke out like hell.
Damn.
It was getting so bad. You could see videos of it. They had a big old, it looked like a big ass drug bust because they were putting like fake God and Tane in 5-gallon buckets and selling them people. You didn't hear about that? It was all on the news. They was making fake detergent.
Wow.
And selling them to people. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. I know some people that buy it, make your clothes smell good, but your skin gonna burn up like hell because you don't know what the fuck is in it.
I think I need to have you drink an espresso every day.
I do. Fuck the Quan. I'm mad about that CD. I missed my little back streets back. All right.
Jody went and saw them last night.
Shut up.
She did. She FaceTimed me.
Lucky.
Her and her friends, Rachel and Morgan.
Was everybody there or was it the original group?
Yeah, it was the original group, yeah. Yeah, they were singing it and dancing. And
Am I sexual? Yeah. Wait, as a kid?
Yeah.
Lyrics, you know how like certain lyrics.
Yeah, you don't catch it.
But your parents will let you listen to Backstreet. Am I sexual? Like.
Right, yeah, I don't know if my mom actually listened to the album. I think my sister was into music way more than us.
Really?
And she was listening to the boy bands and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay, quick question.
Yeah. But it was just like, you're comparing that to like rap music.
Oh, no.
Which is like.
No, that's totally.
There's a big gap of like
big,
profanity and.
But my favorite rapper right now, if I'm saying his name, that's the cry. I'm in love with this man.
Who is it?
Sada Baby.
Sada Baby?
I don't even know if I'm saying his name.
How do you spell it?
Out. But I had to do it. Oh, S-A-D-A. He made a song 4 years ago called Block Party. That's my man. Oh! I'm sorry.
This guy right here?
Yeah, but Block Party is that's my cut. Don't zoom in on him like that though. I know you don't know who I am. But I keep a party rocking on me too, Daddy. He's so fine. That's
Sada Baby.
That's my man. But
wow.
Block Party, that's my jam. But yeah,
that's funny.
Because Damo Arigato, Mr. Roboto, he'll shoot somebody and he know Domo Arigato, Mr. Roboto from Styx. He incorporates some of the nice traditional folklore music into his raps.
There you go.
He added Styx in there. See, rap music is getting a little better now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's all
Look at all that aggression he got in him. He can dance a little bit too.
Yeah?
Yeah. You never seen Block Party? That song,
No. I never watched Block Party.
By Solid?
Yeah.
That was my part. He turned me out, so I had to do it.
That's funny.
That's my man.
Is this guy like new?
That's all, baby. Oh, he got like 95 million views on
He's 29.
Pitch, he was 24, 25 when he came up with that.
Okay, so like 5 years ago.
Sada Baby Scuba. Mm-hmm.
His name is Casada.
I love you, Casada.
So Sada Baby.
He also go by Scuba Steve too.
Scuba Steve?
Yeah, he also by Scuba Steve. I like that one.
I mean, why not? You know,
I would melt. Like if I met him, I wouldn't know
you
what
would melt.
to do.
Who would I melt? I don't know.
Share. I love Share.
I don't know who I would. I feel like I'm just so like. I don't know.
You don't have a crush, a celebrity crush?
No, not that I can think of. Not that I can say on a podcast.
Oh, you can get your ass beat.
Yeah.
But I'm single as a bird, Sodom. You might not like you a BBW, but when the lights go out, I look like Halle Berry. Call me, baby. He's so fine. But no, who else is my celebrity? Oh, on a mature. Because I would have to be a lady.
Right. Yeah.
Garth Brooks.
Garth Brooks.
I waited my whole life to make love to him. My favorite album by him is Roping in the Wind.
Roping
in the Wind.
Roping in the Wind.
That's the Isn't that right? The album from Fences. That's his first album. He was in the
Was that the first one?
That's when he in that blue shirt. Yeah,
there it is.
The wind. That's my man. Looking at me like, don't you look at me like
91.
That. Came out, and there you go.
Track listing.
Shameless, Papa Love Mama. What else? Ain't Going Down to the Sun.
What's she doing now?
Oh, Rodeo. That's what she's doing now is tearing me apart. Living out my life. I'm sorry, Miss Trisha. Hold on, I apologize.
Trisha Yearwood?
That's his wife. That's his lady.
That is.
And she got the bit, Miss Yearwood. If you watching me, I'm so sorry, but you better watch out. Because I'm coming like a thief in the night. What Bible verse is that? Is that in Ecclesiastic when Jesus coming like a thief in the night?
No.
My black ass is coming in your town. Let me catch Garth at that corner store. Rap. So rap. He gonna be singing black music all in his house. She turned me on, but I had to do it. Sorry, Miss Trisha. Oh my God.
That's funny.
Made tear roll down my eye.
I never got into Garth Brooks.
How dare you?
I know.
Now I'm offended now.
Well, it was either you were a Garth Brooks fan or you were a George Strait fan. That was kind of how it was. It was weird.
George Strait.
Yeah.
Wait, first of all, what's your favorite George Strait song? Check Yes or No.
Yeah, Check Yes or No is great. Amarillo by Morning.
Amarillo by Morning is the check.
Cheyenne. Remember that one?
No.
Yeah.
Cheyenne?
I think, yeah.
You know what country song makes me cry?
Which one? Let's sing it together.
Colin Ray, Love Me. That's a good one.
Colin
Ray. I know a lot of country songs. People think because I mentioned Conway Twitty that I got it from Family Guy. Man, fuck you. I've been listening to Conway way before.
This guy?
Colin Ray. He only had a song called Love Me.
I don't know if I've heard that song.
About his grandma died and his grandpa was talking about his love for his grandma.
Oh, man.
And if you get there before I do, don't give up on me. I pick up on my chores I threw. I don't know how long I'll be, but I'm not going to let you down. Just, darling, wait and see. Until now and then, until I see you again, I'll be loving you. Love me.
Oh, man.
That's a sad song.
Country songs are just fucking rip your heart apart.
What's another
dude.
sad? You know what? Speaking of country, even though it's not country, but the Indian in the cupboard. When I think about that shit, I think about like country songs. Like,
really?
Indian in the cupboard? That was a good show. Let me see. George Strait.
It's 45 best songs.
Let's see if we can name them all.
It's like Pokemon, yeah. Love Without End, Amen. I thought that was
that
Randy
Travis. That's what I thought too. That's Forever, Amen.
Oh yeah. I've come to expect it from you. That's a good one. Easy Come, Easy Go. Oof. That was a good one. You don't remember that one?
What about Vince Gill?
Down and Out. I don't remember that one. Can't Make a Heart Love Somebody.
Oh, he looked good.
Carrying Your Love with Me. I mean, that's my dad had that album.
Carrying Your Love. That's my Uncle Billy Ray. God, he gonna sue me. That's my Uncle Billy Ray. Loved George Strait because me and my cousin Bean was talking about that. My uncle loves some George Strait.
98. Wow. I Just Want to Dance with You. Don't remember that.
No, me neither.
The Best Day. No. Living and Living Well. I Hate Everything.
God damn.
I don't remember that one. She let herself go.
Call the police.
She let herself go.
She got big as a house on a Friday night.
It Just Comes Natural. That was a good one. Love's Gonna Make It All Right.
He's a positive.
Blue Clear Sky. Ah.
He looked good with them hats on.
Classic.
He had his own hat line and boot line. Remember that?
Probably did, yeah.
He did.
Shift Work. Ooh. That was a good one.
That's Kenny Chesney.
Well, they did a song together. 7 to 3, 3 to 11, 11 to 7.
Why nobody talks about, they won't talk about me, but why do they never talk about Cross My Heart?
Cross My
Pure
Heart.
Country album.
Pure Country.
Heartland. Yeah. Dusty Rhodes was the greatest fictional character.
Dusty Rhodes.
That's a good ass movie.
Was Dusty Rhodes in Pure Country?
That's what the movie's about. The main character's name. It's about George Strait, but he changed the dude's name to Dusty Rhodes. That's the name of that's the character's name.
Oh, damn! It's been so long since I've seen it. But Dusty Rhodes, I mean, the wrestler. I mean, it's just great.
You know, they probably had to slip that in there. What was I going to say?
Marina Del Rey. That's a good one.
What was he doing in Marina Del?
If you ain't loving, you ain't loving.
Oh yeah, so Vince Gill, remember he broke up Amy Grant's marriage? That was a big scandal in country music.
That was, yeah.
Now I ain't gonna talk about that.
Especially Christian country music, right?
Can I ask you something? Can I ask for a big favor? I want to see if you. I'm gonna bring up something that's kind of controversial.
Okay.
You know, Naomi Judd died, right?
Right. Yeah.
Did you watch the interview with her daughter?
Look
at the clip really quick and watch it when and I want you to see something. When she was talking about how her
was it Naomi Judd who died?
Naomi Judd, but to put what's her Ashley Judd interview? Put Ashley Judd interview about mother when she talks about how she died. Diane Short, yeah, that one, the interview with. There you go. Click on. You don't have to watch the whole thing, but kind of watch a good, not even 1 minute of it. You could watch. Go back up to the top. It's the first one. Kind of look at it real quick. Watch her face. Just watch it. Rest in peace, Miss Naomi.
Hold on 1 second here.
She's beautiful, was. Jesus Christ.
Family life, with a mother who was wounded by trauma and depression, but filled with dreams and drive. As we arrived, Ashley waited at the door.
Good morning, my fellow Kentuckians.
Her grief shared by her sister and the stepfather they call Pop. The kind of grief where the darkest heartbreak is framed by the brightest light.
It's beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. Mom loves it.
As someone said, the size of the loss is the size of the love. And that can be infinite.
And, I appreciate so deeply and really want to start by thanking everyone for their outpouring of love and condolences. And that my sister and I, we have a depth of gratitude. We're very, and I also want to address, Diane, why we're doing this. And I say us, I'm here as an individual sitting with you by myself, but both sister and Pop have sort of deputized me in certain ways to speak on behalf of the family at this early time before things about the 30th of April become public without our control, whether it's the autopsy or the exact manner of her death. And so that's really the impetus for this timing. Otherwise, it's obviously way too soon. And so that's important for us to say up front.
Where do you want to begin?
There are many places to begin. I think that I would start with my mother knew that she was seen and she was heard in her anguish, and that she was walked home. She was walked home. And that when we're talking about mental illness, it's very important and to be clear and to make the distinction between our loved one and the disease. It's very real, and it is enough to. It lies. It's savage.
Watch what she talks about how she died.
My mother, our mother, couldn't hang on until she was inducted into the Hall of Fame by her peers. I mean, that is the level of catastrophe of what was going on inside of her, because the barrier between the regard in which they held her couldn't penetrate into her heart, and the lie that the disease told her was so convincing.
And it's the lie that you are not...
That you're not enough, that you're not loved, that you're not worthy. And, I mean, her brain hurt. It physically hurt. And I'm tasked with an exceedingly difficult task in disclosing the manner of the way my mother chose not to continue to live. And I've thought about this so much because once I say it, it cannot be unsaid. And so, because we don't want it to be a part of the gossip economy, I will share with you that she used a weapon. Mother used a firearm. So that's the piece of information that we are very uncomfortable sharing, but understand that we're in a position that, if we don't say it, someone else is going to.
It was a day like another day.
Watch this, Cody.
It was a mixed day. So I visit with my mom and pop every day when I'm home in Tennessee. So I was at the house visiting, as I am every day. And Mom said to me, "Will you stay with me?" And I said, "Of course I will."
Ashley went outside to bring in a comforting person who had arrived. When she came back,
I went upstairs to let her know that the friend was there, and I discovered her. I have both grief and trauma from discovering her.
she prays that everyone will honor the rest of the details as private.
My mother is entitled to her dignity and her privacy. And so there are some things that we would just like to retain as a family. And so I want to be very careful when we talk about this today, that for anyone who is having those ideas or those impulses, you know, to talk to someone, to share, to be open, to be vulnerable, there is a national suicide hotline.
All right, so what do you take away from that?
Oh, no, I'm going to tell you. I want to see what you think before I open up my mouth.
I mean, so her mom was how old?
Miss Naomi was up there. She's like, what, about 70? She was up
Let's
there.
see here.
May she rest in peace.
Naomi Judd.
And the only reason why I'm bringing that up because I'm going to make a point about something. Let's see what you...
She died born in 46.
She had to have been about 72, 70.
76.
And she was up there.
So I think she was just like, she's from a time where, you know, I feel like most people are like that. You know what I mean?
Okay.
From that time period.
Okay. So when you look at Ashley's face, when you looked at that whole interview, what did you take from her? What did you take from that? And I'm going to tell you what I noticed, and I wanted to prove a point about something. I'm going to see if you know.
Well, her face, I think she's got some Botox, maybe? Is that what you're...
No, what do you get from her speaking about the situation?
I got, she's trying to hide information.
Because I'm like this. I grew
I mean, she literally said that. Like, we're not going to tell you stuff because my mom wants her should have dignity and stuff.
I mean, heck, I don't give a fuck who get mad. I hope somebody, since we're all worried about certain things, and let me say this: anybody who's thinking about doing, doing that to themselves, talk to somebody and get some help.
Yeah.
Let me shout that out to anybody. We all suffer from some type of depression. Get some help. But the point of why I'm bringing that up is people need to stop drilling their issues on people. And I didn't live with Miss Naomi, but the only reason why I brought that up because when she was younger, she put them through a lot. So
right.
Probably what ended up happening, they pushed her. I don't care, allegedly they pushed her too, because I kept up with them and like as much as everyone did. And the only reason why that interview pissed me off because people don't pay attention. You think just because you get on 2020, allegedly you could talk about, oh, my mom. You love. Let me tell you something. I mean, everybody's emotions is different, but when you lose a parent and you really love them, it's hard to talk about it.
Right.
You just talked about how your whole mom just did what she did, and you tried to push a tear up?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like her relationship with her mom was pretty deteriorated.
But
sure.
Winona, it ain't got nothing to do with Winona, and I don't think got nothing to do. I think, I hate to say it, I think it's much more to it, and it got a lot to do with Miss Lady right there. And I want people to look into it. And I don't care who get mad. Because I don't care. I don't care who come after me for saying it. I don't care. Because it's like, you know how I told you in the car, there's certain things I can notice different from other people. Like, you know how you've been through something and you can peep it. I peeped it when she first, I don't want to say she did something, but I'm not trying to make her look bad, but if that lady really did all that,
right,
you know, allegedly, and you knew your mama was like that, y'all didn't check the house to see if she had anything hid.
Right, yeah, you didn't take guns out of the house.
You didn't sit next to her and felt a pillow. Because if I knew, and I'm gonna be 100 with you, because you can't tell suicide. Excuse me for even using that word. You can't tell when somebody's gonna do it. But if you know somebody is on edge like that,
right,
you need to make sure ain't nothing in that house. You don't leave them by they. I'm not trying to put blame on her, but
yeah,
we got to talk about it because times are hard and nobody talks about the realization of depression, like putting shit on people.
Right. I don't like the way that she ended that interview being like, no, my mom deserves that dignity. And like, honestly, I don't believe in that really anymore because it's like there's a lot of shit that my dad did that I talk about because I don't want that replicated. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like my dad was a good guy and he loved us. But then there was shit that he did.
Yeah.
And it's like, I never told anybody. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's like, that was the family secret. And all that does is perpetuate and fester. And that activity and those relationships continue like that without any accountability.
You're right.
And so hearing someone talk about, hey, this is how my family was, and we didn't say anything, and it's created problems psychologically for us and issues with our relationships in the future.
Yes.
People who are listening to that are going through that would be like, oh shit, I better check myself, or I better get out of the situation that I'm in right now because this could potentially happen to me. So it's only helping people. It's not like shaming your father. Just your dad's not perfect.
No.
Fucking Naomi was not perfect.
Nope.
Like most people. And I think when you say we just want to keep keep her dignity, and it's just like, yeah, but she's not perfect. She's a human.
Yeah.
And so when you don't talk about it, it doesn't help anybody.
Because I know somebody gonna be like, oh, you trying to be funny or trying to put blame on somebody. Let me know. The only reason why I'm bringing the whole thing about suicide and the whole thing about pay attention to people. Like the whole overall thing is pay attention to people, whether they talking or they not.
Yeah.
The most friendliest people, the funniest people be the most depressed people.
Oh yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Or the ones that's to they self.
Yeah.
First off, I'm gonna be 100. The only reason why I'm bringing this up because I want somebody to look in. I don't care. I want somebody to look into it. Why?
Yeah.
Because something don't smell right in the milk with that shit. And that's why would you like, I don't care what nobody said. Your mama was not Barack Obama or whoever or Donald Trump or whoever.
Yeah.
Why you couldn't get a lawyer? Because to me, I felt like all that shit was a straight up cover up for something bigger than what it was, because that's not right. You can't control people's actions, but you could kind of.
Yeah, there's a lot that they're not telling us, but it's like, you know, when your mom is 76 and she's one of the most well-known country singers of all time, right? But still doesn't feel good enough, which is classic. Everybody at the top except Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan is an enigma. It's just like, yeah, I'm the fucking best.
Yeah, straight up.
But most everybody else is still seeking some type of gratification and acceptance from somebody, and they don't really know who, but it's from themselves.
Okay,
right?
like for example.
And so that's years. That's 76 years
of depression.
Of that, and it creates bipolar issues.
Yeah, it do.
Because you're like, yeah, this is me, and then you're like, I'm nothing, I'm worthless.
Right.
And then it's like your manic depression kicks in, and it's like, it's not healthy, and so it eats away at every relationship you have. It eats away with all the men that you're with for her.
Yeah.
It eats away with her relationship with her parents. It eats away with her relationship with her kids.
Yeah.
You know, and even her friends. It's like, so what I see in Ashley right there was like, she's wanted it to end.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And maybe there is something foul going on, but it's almost like y'all don't know how she was to me when I was a little girl, and how I was as an adult. And you know what? I don't have to explain it to you, but I'm glad that it's over. Because, like, to be honest, when my dad died, even though I was sad, that's the first time I'd ever experienced family death, right? Yeah. I was glad that he was out, like, because for so many years, he had wished to be dead. And he would say it.
Oh, damn.
And I'm like,
what?
Like,
powerful.
When you first start saying that, and you start saying that around your kids like, no, Dad, I don't want, don't say that.
He was probably tired. People be going through mental.
Yeah, he had a lot of mental illnesses that were undiagnosed. He never went to anybody.
Well, you know what? I just recently found out, speaking of that, I found out what my heart condition stemmed from. Remember I told you when I was 18, I had a full-blown heart attack. I was walking on the street.
Right.
I was diagnosed with cardiomyopathy.
Okay.
It's not even a hereditary thing. It's basically broken heart syndrome. So when you're so stressed, either two things gonna happen. Either you go stroke out or you gonna have a heart attack. And it got something to do with parenting. When I talked about how I came out here with 15, I had a mama. I had a daddy. I had all these brothers and sisters.
Right.
My mom, not to bring up a sob story, but did nobody sit me down and ask me how I felt when my mom just walked off and abandoned me? Like, my mom, that's the part a lot of people don't know.
Really? Nobody sat you down and talked to you about it?
No. My mom straight, when my dad had to give me away.
Yeah.
My mama, let me tell you what's so crazy. Because I didn't want to talk deep about my mom, but it got something to do with mother. My mother's white.
Yeah.
Everybody think, what race? Everybody's like, what race got to do with anything?
Culture.
My mom, how my mom and dad met, I don't care if my brother get mad, because he don't, I love you to death, but I got to tell the truth. Fuck it. My mom was beat up on the side of the road. That's how my mom and dad met. My mom was beat up on the side of the road with my brother in her lap. My daddy raised my brother for 2 years. My brother's white as snow. My mom, white as snow. I wasn't even thought of. I don't mean no disrespect. When my mom lost my brother daddy came and got him 2 years later and took him from my mom because she was with my dad. When I came along, it was like my mom didn't want nothing to do with me. My mom lived in the same, you might not believe me, but me and my mom and dad lived in the same house, but my mom had a whole separate room from us. My mother did not. My stepmother, my brothers and sisters all raised me, and my dad, everybody took turns. Like, my picture just somebody being in your face every day and don't want nothing to do with you because they couldn't keep their other child.
Yeah.
I don't feel bad about it. And I don't mean no disrespect to anybody in my family. Stop telling me to have a relationship. That's another thing that pisses me off.
Oh, yeah.
No matter what, go talk to your mama. Dude, do you know how many times as an adult I didn't reach out? The only reason why I don't bring her up because I don't want nobody hating that woman.
Sure, yeah.
Or having a problem with her. But y'all just don't know what it's like to have a relationship with somebody who don't want nothing to do with you.
Yeah.
It's nothing that I can control. It ain't nothing I can do.
She's not at peace with herself.
Hell no. And my mom would hurt me. I'm not going to cry, but
yeah,
my mama straight walked away like I wasn't shit. Like, right, I swear to God. Like, my dad I swear to God, I know I'm not making it up. Like, people need it. Like, when y'all get foster kids and y'all get these kids, talk to these kids that y'all get. I walked down the street, Cody, and had a full-blown heart attack. If they didn't even know what cardiomyopathy was back then. They didn't even know. They thought I had anthrax. They thought I had AIDS. They thought I had lupus.
Anthrax?
They thought, because at the time anthrax was out. I had a heart attack April 14, 2003. I stayed in the hospital for 2 months because both of my right lung was full with fluid. My left lung was halfway full, and my heart was halfway full. They had to put a tube in me to drain all. I was in the hospital for damn near 3 months. They didn't even know. They just thought I had some type of rare heart condition. Mm-hmm. I just found out I have, just after all these years, I have cardiomyopathy, broken heart syndrome. I ain't even got no rare heart condition. My heart is enlarged. I have an enlarged heart because everybody carries stress different. Like me, I'll hide a lot of shit. And that's not good. And it'll put stress on your heart. If you overthink, that's why people have strokes. If you overthink, you'll stroke out. Or if you hold shit in, your heart will be broken.
I'm dumb as a brick.
You know, and then the thing with cardiomyopathy, how I got diagnosed with it, my right leg will swell up like hell. Like, I know you just, I know everybody's like, oh, you big. I know that. But when you have, how you know that your heart is like halfway failing when your legs start swelling. It ain't even got nothing to do. I mean, fitness play a big part in it. Yeah. But yeah, you could be working out all day and be healthy. But if your heart is broken and you got all this shit on your chest, it ain't got a goddamn thing to do with what you eating. Yeah. So the point of what I'm making about being depressed and having depression and being suicidal and bringing up that whole Naomi Judd thing, people go through shit and you don't know what they be going through. Like going back how we talk about parents, I bring up my daddy the most. Nobody will never hear me talk about my mom. Yeah. My mama would just Cody, like I could show you pictures of me when I was little. You could see me when I was 5 years old, happy as hell. And if you look at all my elementary school pictures, that frown just changed. My mom would literally come up and just cut my whole, that's why I'm like talking about it, because I don't want anybody being mean to her. Yeah. She would literally come up and just cut my goddamn hair. Just for no reason. Hell yeah, we was fighting. I used to fist fight. That's probably why I fight. I got tired. Oh, Scott. Cody.
I mean, if you fight your own parent, it's like, oh, nobody else. I don't give a fuck.
She was a strong bitch, though. Like, she was strong, but you cut my hair. Like, I had to been probably about the first time we had an actual physical altercation. My dad was in the field. He was working. My mama literally came and cut my ponytails off like I wasn't shit. I got tired of her just literally cutting my hair for no reason. Like, that's mental. My mother has severe mental illness.
Right. Undiagnosed.
My mama was working my ass. We was 10 years old. Whoop, whoop, whoop. I'm going to school. People thinking I'm getting fights with kids. I'm getting down with my mom. Yeah. I'm getting down. Like, down. Like some James Brown shit. Oh, you cut my hair, I'm kicking your ass. Like, me and my mama would fight like we were sisters. So when I got ready to leave to come to California, you know what my mama said to me? Good luck on how you gonna live. Because you gonna need it. That's the last thing. And I ain't seen my mother since I was 16 years old. I ain't seen her since my dad died. I don't know how she looked. I know she's alive and well wherever she's at. But do it bother me? Yeah, hell yeah, it bothered me. But the sad part about it, I can't let what my mama did kill me, but if it fucked my heart up because ain't nobody, it was like when I got to LA, I was going through shit in my own. And the only reason why I had to be goofy because I think that was I might be crazy to people, but I think that was the only thing that kept me from going into the insane asylum was cracking jokes because I mean I grew up in a shotgun house. I'm living in and I'm grateful. I am grateful. You hear me? Yeah. Because I don't want nobody taking what I'm saying because people could be, oh, you grateful. At least you had somewhere to live. I didn't always have places to live. You understand me? I didn't. But you coming from a shotgun house, pissing and shitting in the same bucket that you washing your ass in, to come into LA, all right, I'm blessed I'm on somebody's floor because I didn't have a bed just yet, getting into it with everybody around you because no one understands you. And then high school wasn't bad because I didn't have nobody picking with me in school. But coming home, I'm going at it with everybody in the house because I'm misunderstood. And then when I had that heart attack, nobody could understand. That's the point about stress. Like, talk about it. I don't care if it's to yourself. Because if I would have knew back then that stress caused my heart, I would have changed my whole way of thinking. I wouldn't have gave a fuck. But shit was hurting my feelings so bad. I didn't have nobody to talk to. And the doctor was like, if I wouldn't have, if they didn't, I mean, I was halfway dead, but the doctor was like, I was like damn near on my deathbed. It was like I was going to die of basically a heart attack. Was it like a massive heart attack? But it's called cardiomyopathy, broken heart syndrome. So people need to check their brains. People need to check their hearts. Stop giving a fuck what people do, but talk about it.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to not give a fuck when you're that young, you know, and that's what everybody's issue is. Like if you see a person in their 40s, 50s, 60s, and they're a certain way, a lot of it has to do with how, you know, some type of relationship they had when they were a kid. Yeah. Because like the way the mind works is like it doesn't. So what I've realized with all the psychedelic therapy stuff is your psyche kind of protects you. And so a lot of people will forget trauma just so that they can like continue.
Yeah, and that ain't good.
But it turns you into something else, you know, because it's like, it's a lost memory, right? Yeah. And then a lot of people, because of the trauma, they'll, you know, it's like this. It's like you're underdeveloped when you're a teenager. Mentally, your brain literally has not developed into the full development of a brain. I think for women it's about 23, and then I think or 24. I think for men it's like 25, 27. It takes us longer to mature. Haha.
Who says that? I think maturity is based on that.
But maturity, like wisdom, that's different. But I'm talking about like the body itself, like the brain, the organ itself seems to not be fully developed at like 27 or 29 for men, and like I think 21, 23 for women. So when all this stuff happens to you when you're a kid, it's like it's happening to you while your brain's developing. So it really can't register what's going on because you don't have all this life experience during the full development of your brain, right? So it's kind of like how things affect you now are totally different how they affected you. Like first love. First love was just like when you're a teenager, it's like, oh my God, this is everything. My life's going to end.
Yeah.
And then now you're like, all right.
Fuck Roger.
Yeah. So anyways, so a lot of people, because of childhood, early life trauma, carry that baggage and that reaction to it for the rest of their life. But with psychedelic therapy, it allows you to finally use your experienced, like fully developed brain to approach something that happened to you when you were younger, without that feeling that you had. Because like the first time the trauma happens to you when you're younger, it's like it's an emotional rush, and you're like, oh my God. Like, my mom's swinging on me.
Yeah, what shit? I hung with her ass, though. Well, she taught me how to fight.
Well, yeah, by fighting.
But you know what? You know how I found out I had cardiomyopathy? What made them finally diagnose it?
What's that?
When it was actually around that time. Remember when we started doing that podcast?
Yeah.
It was a month before you came and got me when I was going through all that depression. Both of my legs swelled up. I couldn't walk. Like, completely. I usually my right leg do it, but I never had both legs. Mm-hmm. So when I went to the hospital, I had fluid on my chest again. And I said, oh, I just got a heart condition. Sometime I get, and it was like, it's the norm to me because I know when I get fluid.
Right.
Come to find out, and I started, remember I told you I had 2 heart attacks at work, slight heart attacks at work a year or 2 ago. Because I get angina bad. Angina, whatever they call it. Because I have to take nitro pills. I learned something about myself, point being, when my feelings are hurt or I'm stressed out, I'll swell up. Doctor was like, oh, you have cardiomyopathy because you're stressing. That's why you get all this fluid because your heart, and I had to start going to therapy, and I ain't had no problem since. I take water pills every now and again, but I had to learn. I did not know, damn, I'm taking my own self out because I'm over here, my feelings are hurt, or...
Yeah.
And a doctor, actually, it was my physician. Out of all them years, out of all the doctors she made me take a stress test. She actually saved my life. Even at the job we were working at, shout out to Kia. He's an anesthesiologist, but he's like over hearts and stuff at where we used to work at. He was the one that diagnosed me first with it. And I was like, nah, maybe he tripping. And when I started swelling up at home, and of course you got to exercise, but like I said, if you're stressing, my whole face puffs up. My whole hands and fingers are puff up. My whole legs are puff up. And then I'll have fluid and stuff. Doctor was like, you got cardiomyopathy. Like, you got broken heart syndrome. You got to.
So what have you done to mitigate that?
I play my game. I'm going to be honest with you. That's what saves me. I think that's probably, I'm not the best of the best, but I'm damn good. Like, I knock about 13 heads off. There's 25 people in the game. Yeah. So if I'm playing the game.
That's awesome.
I knock down. By the end of that match, I get out of good because when I'm so angry, I play that game. Like when something pissed me off or something hurt my feelings, and I feel way better. I'm not gonna lie.
That's good.
Then I'm not gonna lie. I'm not okay. You know this because you're around me more than anybody. You know I don't go out much.
Okay.
I talk to my family. I talk to people. I don't go to gatherings. I don't do as much as I used to anymore. Because not everybody, but certain things, I'm getting older, and there's certain things I don't like doing anymore. And it makes me sad. Things trigger my sadness. And I'm like, if that's going to trigger my sadness, I'm not going, I'm not doing, I don't care what it is. If I feel like this is going to bother me, I won't do it. Or, I don't know. And then I stayed off of Instagram for a while. Remember, I wasn't doing anything because I had to learn what was triggering my sadness. You got to learn that about yourself.
Right.
What makes you sad? What makes you mad? That's the thing with mental health. If ain't nobody telling nobody this, find out what your triggers. You know what my triggers was?
Eric.
Remember? Yeah, that was okay. Okay. I'm gonna tell you about him.
Was that one? I was just kind of making a joke.
No, he was the big reason why I got sad. Make a long story short, I was living in my place and we were on and off for 5 years or whatever. And I was like, well, we've been dating for almost 5 years. What do you want to do? Like, I moved out of I had my own place. But he was like, let's move here. Let's move there. The first place he wanted me to move was Vegas. What if I would have moved to Vegas? Let me tell you exactly what he said.
Beat your ass.
No, I wouldn't have went. I just hear me out. I moved in that place because I ain't gonna go there. I moved in that place because he wanted me to move. As soon as I moved, he wasn't even coming around. He was acting fun. He was like, I threw all myself into this person, and with this person, just don't know what they did. He came in the house, and I said, you don't know what you want to do with me? I don't want to talk about what we did for each other, but we did a lot. And I really loved that man. Loved him, okay?
Mm-hmm.
That motherfucker looked at me and was like, I didn't tell you or Courtney or nobody. Looked at me and was like, oh, I want my freedom. Who's holding you?
Yeah.
You made me pack up. This motherfucker don't know. You didn't want kids. I'm like 2 years older than him. I told him when I met him, I had just lost my boyfriend. You know that.
Yeah.
I didn't want nobody playing with my feelings. I know what I want. I tell every man what I date them what I want. There ain't no sugarcoating it. I want to meet somebody I could grow with. It don't take that long to know if you want somebody or not. It don't.
Right.
He showed me everything of a good man. He was not a bad man.
Yeah.
He was not. I'm like, yo, I could see the rest of my life with this person. So I came at him like, yo, why we can't have kids? Why we not planning on getting married? Okay, I moved. I did my part. I want my freedom.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, what? And I just looked at him like, and I had to explain to him, how long did you know you wanted your freedom? Like, I could have been dating somebody that wanted to get married and go on dates and build my life with somebody who wanted me. I'm not saying this man didn't want me.
Right.
But he made it seem like we were going this way, and the whole time his mind was this way. And I'm like, dude, I uprooted my whole life to move in this little neighborhood away from all my friends. You may not feel it's a big deal, but he just don't know.
No.
Like when we did that podcast, I had that week you came and picked me up and got me out the house. Dude, I was dead inside. Like,
yeah, I remember.
Dead. It took everything. Like, I'm going to tell y'all about, like, you want to talk about depressed?
Mm-hmm.
That man took a piece of me, and I'm getting I got myself back.
Yeah.
Ladies, men, whoever, listen to me. Don't throw your whole self in some goddamn body. If that person don't show you something in a year, if you know you want to be married, be adamant. And I was very adamant. I'm like, look, I want kids. I'm a little older than you. I'm about to be 38 this year. I don't want to be old like my dad having kids. Mm-hmm. I already know I'm not going to have a kid now. I made my mind up about the whole kid thing. I'm not going to have a kid. But I said, you took my time from me, and that ain't right. Mm-hmm. You led the whole situation on, and that ain't right. And that's, I don't want to ever go into a place like that again. And I didn't want to talk to my friends about my relationship because everybody going through something. This is when the pandemic hit. Yeah. This is when we all was going through something. Like my problems, and that's when I learned I had broken hearts. I didn't even tell my doctor I was going through that. She was the one that was like, oh, you have cardio on my eye. I'm not saying it was a lot of things that made my heart act crazy, but that man took a big part of me, and I'm like, dude, that's so fucked up because you knew I just lost. Like when he was talking to me, I made it very clear I ain't tripping. We could be F buddies, fuck buddies. It could be sexual, but don't play with my feelings. Like I really just lost somebody. My boyfriend been gone 4 years, and I was just learning. I wasn't even dating nobody. I had casual dates, friends or whatever, but he wanted to be serious. That whole year we dated, we was in love, we did things, and he led the situation on to be something different. And I'm like, for me to pack up what if I would have went to Vegas? Think about it. He looking at me like, I want my freedom, I would have probably went to jail because I probably would have lost it. Like, you made me move to hot ass Vegas for you. Thank God I live in a neutral place, but it's like, I don't know. It's like, don't do that, y'all. If you know what you want, stay, like, that's the point. Like,
so the video games kind of de-stress you.
Oh, because you make it, like, in that, I have a shitload of friends, and we all sit, we don't always have to play that shooting game, but you make a lot of friends. We go, even though it's VR, we could go somewhere. They have like virtual places you can sit down. Like, you make friends, you meet people with somewhat of the same problems. There's job opportunities in that bitch. I met so many great people. You can make money in there. It's like that thing.
It's a community for sure.
And then it taught me about, a lot of people don't know this, just because I do comedy, I have, like a social awkwardness. Like, I can go up and talk to people, but after a while, I kind of see myself converting back in my house. Right. It's like I'm borderline with an introvert, extrovert. Like, I can talk to you for a minute, but in a minute I want to go back and I don't want to.
Right.
So when I started playing that game, it taught me how to have, for me to be more open with. I mean, I could crack a joke all day, but
I think this is what it did. You can come out the gate, boom, and then you're like, I'm gonna go rest.
Yeah.
So probably it got you to go, kind of not go so hard at the beginning. Be like, okay, I can find my balance here for a longer period of time.
Because I met so many incredible people with great, because when you have Instagram, some people can fake a life, but everybody in there had a phase. Like, the people I talk to, we all really know each other. They do meetups in certain cities, but all the people I actually got to make beautiful friends. And it taught me that I don't have to just be confined. People might not believe that, but I felt like when I came back from Arkansas, I mean, I lived in a lot of places. When I was younger, I was very socially active, talking to people. But over the years of, like, losing my boyfriend, not to go on sad shit, y'all, but that took a big part of me as well. Like, I was with that man 10 years, and my boyfriend died in a freak accident. And it was all on the news. What people don't understand, I don't play about dating. If I date someone, I don't care if you cheat. You do what the fuck you do. Just don't let me see the shit. Now, if you coming in my life and you playing with my feelings, and I told you I lost somebody I love, I take that shit serious. I don't want to beat the man up. I don't care about what the man do.
Yeah.
But that whole situation weird on its own. Like, when's the last time I seen him? Probably February. He texted me this morning. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Anything else that you do for, like, your anxiety, your depression?
Oh, my game.
It's all that.
Because okay, you know where I live at. You can't just be, I got into it with the goddamn barbecue lady. That bitch.
Oh, yeah.
Wait a minute. That bitch at Woody's, I don't give a fuck. Everybody know that motherfucker. I don't want to say the locale. We're going to just say the Manchester one. Because I don't want to give a direct. There's only so many Woodies in LA because I want everybody knowing exactly where I live. But the one on Inglewood, Woody's, I went. So usually what I get, I love rib tips. So in certain parts of the afternoon, they have a lunch special, the dinner special. I usually go get the Woody's wood tip lunch special, but I don't like the beans. Sorry. I don't like y'all beans. That shit tastes like y'all just threw the shit out the can. You could just taste the pork and bean taste. There ain't no flavor. Don't give a fuck. The meat good as shit. The macaroni's good as shit. But the beans is trash. Point being, everything else is good, but the beans are trash. Yeah. So usually what I do, they try to give you beans. I usually pay extra to substitute the beans for macaroni, but I pay extra.
Right, yeah.
I do it all the time. I know with taxes going to be $17.46 on the dime on the dollar. I take a dub. It's going to be $17.46. So when I get to the window, I went at dinner time. So it might have been a little higher. I didn't know. I still took a dub, an extra couple of change. And I said, hey, can I get the rib tip dinner? And I would like to get macaroni and cheese. So off the bat, the bitch had attitude. I want to wring the bitch neck. No, you cannot get. Didn't ask me that I want to pay. Told me straight out. Oh no, you're not gonna do that. You can't not get macaroni and cheese. You can get. It was the way she said it. Like, bitch.
Have you talked to her before?
I ain't never talked to the funky dog head bitch in my motherfucking life. No, because it pissed me off. Because I was like, okay, so what happened? Let me rewind the story. Excuse my French. It was a crackhead in front of me. Fuck it. Let me tell the whole goddamn story. Fuck it. Back on my funny shit. There was a crackhead in front of me changing her order 20 fucking times. The bitch had a Jerry curl. The bitch was stuck in 89 some goddamn where. Bitch ordered duck. The bitch ordered duck. They don't sell duck in a barbecue. Bitch was high off dope. And I'm like looking and we all just standing there. The bitch had a bag of pennies. I swear to God, y'all ain't got no wild game in there. Y'all supposed to be a barbecue place. I want duck. I want barbecue duck and a side piece of ribs. They had a turkey special, the $10 turkey special. She's like, fuck it, I'll just take the pheasant. Give me the pheasant special. Just say turkey. The pheasant special. Whatever, bitch. Turkey. So I understand her frustration before I got to the fucking window. But let me tell you what pisses me the fuck off. You not go to, bitch, anybody that work at any food place, you not go tell me what the fuck I do if I keep receipts. Thank God for receipts, because I keep receipts also. So let me tell you. So the bitch, I understand she was dealing with the fucking crackhead. So she was like, I say, hey, can I get the rib tip dinner? Because I don't be rude when I get my food. Because if somebody fuck with my food, I'm gonna break your goddamn face. Point being, she's like, oh no, you don't get that. You can get the barbecue beans we give you, but we don't do the macaroni. I said, ma'am, I come here all the time. No, the fuck you don't. How you gonna get mad? First of all, bitch, you work at the window. You don't even own the motherfucking Woodies for one. And I said, bitch, how you know I don't pay extra? So I had to pull out receipts. I said, bitch, I come here and I said, you're right. I don't see you. I come at lunch. And I told her the bitch who work at the window at lunchtime and the dude, because they have a door where they hand you your food. Right. Because you're not dining inside. Yeah. And then when she thought about what the fuck I said, your whole attitude changed, huh? So the bitch tried to be slick and she put they give you like I told her I didn't want the beans. I don't like y'all beans. I don't give a fuck. Let this go viral. Woody, your food good as fuck, but them beans got to go. Them beans got to goddamn go. Give a fuck. Y'all beans are trash. Point being, love the food, beans are trash. Bitch try to be slick. Put 4 things of small beans in there. You know what the fuck I did? That crackhead bitch paid your ass a visit. I gave her the beans. Told her they was over there talking about they got her crack. She went over there and trashed the whole goddamn place. How'd y'all like y'all place being trashed? Was those beans nice against your window, bitch?
Dang, the crackhead lost it with the beans.
I told them that they was over there playing with her and talking about her. She was smoking crack, so I gave her the beans for her pheasant meal. So she went over there and threw them motherfucking beans, and I stood right there and watched the whole time while she trashed the place and threw beans against the wall. And I looked at the bitch in the window like, you good? Are we going to correct ourselves? Are we going to correct it? When you see my face, your attitude's going to change next time I come to that window, right? I always pay $17.46 and I don't want your fucking beans. I'll take your greens. I'll take your potato salad. But them goddamn beans are trash. That bitch tried to tell me I don't like that. How you gonna tell me what the fuck I ordered, bitch? I brought a whole dub. $17.46, you dumb bitch. It might be a little more because let me tell you why it pissed me off, Cody. If you don't like where you're working, right, get the fuck on. But having an attitude with me, that's just like, wait, let's rewind something. To my stalker who thinks I'm fucking her husband. Remember I was telling you that night, that week you came and got me and the bitch inboxed me? Yeah. You can have them. I'm going to show you the message. Remember, she said, you can have them. So me and Matt talked the other day. And I said, well, I don't care. He get mad. He see this. Why is your girlfriend inboxing me thinking I'm screwing you? Why would she even think? I don't want to say who he is. I'm not screwing the man. But one thing I don't like, don't tell me what I'm doing. Right. If you didn't see a rare in his inbox. Right. You know what a rare is? A rare. If you didn't see Captain Hook in your man inbox, don't question me about my cooter. Right. There's no cooter shots. There's no titty shots. There's nothing sexual in there. Yeah. Bitch losing her mind. Straight told me, oh, you can have him. Well, bitch, bring his ass in here. Because I said, as soon as you give him to my mom, butt naked and oiled up, walking around my house, hanging up curtains. And I'm going to take pictures and say, I sure did tell her that. Bitch. That's hilarious. And I'm going to say it again. The next time you throw your man at me, I'm going to oil him up and he is going to be butt naked. And I declare for God, we're going to do a straight film with no fucking, and I'm going to take pictures of him, bitch. And I'm telling you, I'm going to send it to your whole family as a Christmas card. Stop fucking with me, bitch. Nobody wants your man. I'll show you the shit my goddamn self. Talk about some, you can have him. Bring him here. He got a job. He got 2 cars. Hell, I'm winning, bitch. You don't want it? I even asked him, did he want to come over and have cereal the other day? He just ignored it. You know damn well I wasn't going to give you no cereal. You knew I had that baby oil because I made sure I showed it to him. I'm going to get your ass butt naked. I want him bad now. You don't know how bad I want to oil your ass up. I'm going to call Mr. Smith. Mr. Smith. And then she ain't been over there lately either. Her little feelings is hurt. I have not screwed the man. The man has not screwed with me.
Right.
He does tattoos.
Okay.
I swear to God, Cody, if you check, I think I show you. I show you all my things.
Yeah.
I ain't afraid to tell nobody if I'm screwing your man. I'm usually a cooter type of person. You're going to see a whole cooter flick. You'll see cooter.
Right, you can send a cooter pic.
Cooters. The cooter. So it was just like I was showing him my tattoos.
Yeah.
I don't know if she's smoking drugs. I don't know what the fuck it was. No, wait. She said we were play fighting. Do it look like I play fight, bitch? My hands, I have no nails and they ugly. My hands are ugly as fuck. Do it look like I fucking play fight, bitch? No. These hands are made for kicking ass. If you gonna watch this video, then let me tell you why I brought her up. She a big old 6-footer. Big old canyon climber. I'm gonna call her. Wait a minute. I'm 5'2". I don't know where the fuck you big bitches. I'm big. But you big old Rocky Mountain climbing ass bitches, Appalachian Trail making ass bitches, railroad construction working ass bitches. I'm sitting up here, and she's usually nice, big old tall girl. Hey, how you doing? I'm big Shirley ass bitch. I told that big bitch, come knock on my door. Bitch ain't knocked on my door yet.
Yeah.
I'll make it quick. I know we got to go.
No. I'm just turning it up. I want to hear the story.
I'm going to tell you how I met him. Fuck it. It's my goddamn neighbor. Fuck it. We going to talk about it. Let's talk about it. I was not. Let me tell y'all the story.
Oh, God.
Now, my neighbor is a sexy mofo, okay? He's sexy.
Okay.
Hanging like Gonzo. He got a Gonzo.
Got it.
I seen it.
Yeah.
Not in real life, but he would take his trash out and his Gonzo would be out. If you don't know what a Gonzo is, Google it. So, I ain't gonna lie, I looked. I didn't flirt with him.
Yeah.
So he told me, hey, I do tattoos. I'm like, great. I need some cover-ups, you know? Nothing sexual, no cooter going in.
Right.
So I meet his girlfriend, big old tall girl. The girl probably tall, Shaquille O'Neal tall.
Okay.
How you doing? Hey girl, how you doing? Y'all guys are cute. They go cute together. I mean, great couple. I always speak to her. I guess she thought I had some bitch in me or something. There's no bitch over here whatsoever. So she video calls me, hair roughed up. She looked like Leslie Jones with the hair like that, called me. Why you over here play fighting with my man? You want to look? I'll show you the goddamn inbox, Cody, right now. You want me to read it to you?
Okay, read it.
I don't give a fuck. Bitch, I want you come knock on my door tonight. Because like I told you, drop him off. I'm going to oil him up. And he going to be butt naked. And I'm going to sell his ass on Pornhub or something fucking with me. All they need is a valid ID to see if he's 21.
Oh, is that right?
Hell yeah, I'm going to hoe his ass out as much as I can. Yes.
21 to be on Pornhub?
To do videos, 21. To get paid.
Why not 18?
I don't know.
Interesting.
Hello.
I'm going
This
to
is
jail.
his girlfriend. Since y'all want to play fight and sneak behind my back, you can have him. He coming to your house talking shit about me. No, what? Telling you lies probably. I hope whatever y'all got going on lasts a long time since I'm just now finding out. Play fighting? Where did that, you see any, you can read that yourself. There's no gun, there's no dick flicks, there's no play fighting, there's no, where did she get that from?
Yeah.
So point B, you see how imagination works?
Yeah. Is her profile a dude's
That's her boyfriend. She snuck it to his Instagram.
Oh.
Confronted me about.
Oh, hold on. So she's mad at her boyfriend whose profile picture is just his chiseled body.
Yes, it's fine ass chiseled body.
And I think she should be worried about his profile picture.
Oh, she ain't worried about that. Leslie Jones is worried about why we play fight. Big old country bitch. I don't mean to be mean to you, but you barked up the right tree on the wrong day. So she thought in her head, because I video call because I was trying to reach him. I don't have his number.
Yeah.
So I video called him, and it was her. Her ass picked up.
Yeah.
and was like, oh, y'all over there, you need to explain to me. First off, remember I told you about the whole food situation? They got something to do. One thing you ain't gonna motherfucking tell me is what the fuck I need to do. You better be respectful. Because I don't see you yelling at your motherfucking man like that. You big country bitch. I think look like you'll fix his whole car if he wasn't looking, bitch. Stop playing with me. I told the funky bitch, if I want your motherfucking man, he would have been over there.
Yeah.
I'm the type of bitch, I like to look at the body. I want to put oil on the body. I like oil. I like to see somebody like a seal. Oiled up. She said I can have him. I've been trying to get him for the past week. He won't come over. You see, I said good morning. He didn't say nothing. When you coming over, Ray? When you coming over? Won't come over.
Got called. Yeah.
But we didn't do nothing.
Right.
I swear, I don't have no reason to lie about it. I'm just like, why in her head?
Right.
So
because he's done it before, probably.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I'm going to tell 2 o'clock in the morning up there fighting, having a DDT match in the house. I heard it. Big motherfucker. You cheated on me. Leslie Jones in there slam dunking, Shaquille O'Neal in that, man. That man's be like, man, you can get the fuck out of my house.
Poor man.
I feel bad for him, and he didn't look good. And she said I can have him. So every other day I try to say good morning, because I want this to keep going, because I need to make sure once I have him in my life, I'm gonna woo your man. I'm gonna woo the shit. I told him the other day, we gonna let me take you to the Cheesecake Factory, baby. He hurried up and slammed the gate with me. Baby, I call him baby. I'm egging that shit on him.
Yeah,
you said I can have him.
Yeah.
Baby, when you get your food stamps, baby.
Damn.
And he's like, I don't get food stamps. Yeah, you do. Motherfucker, you ain't got no money. Yeah, you do. Sell them to me. Why not? Baby. Baby. I love you, baby. She got that. I don't mean to talk. I mean, look, being tall ain't a problem, but she a big, so that's what she thought she was going to punk me, right? She was like, you going to explain to me, bitch. I ain't got to explain nothing. No, when I get mad, you know me. I get, bitch, come knock on my fucking door. Fuck all that rah-rah. Fuck all that shit you talking about. Come knock on my door. I don't think I can whoop nobody ass, but I don't like big ass bullies, bitch. I don't give a fuck you big is Shaq. I'm gonna try to fuck you. I'm gonna bite your leg or something.
Yeah.
And I told her that. I said, bitch, you know I'm gonna bite your leg because she a big old bitch. Bitch, how you gonna swing at me? I'm getting kneecaps. I'm getting all that. I'm gonna try to bite the goddamn plug out her ass. So when she falls like an envelope, bop, bop, bop. Because I can't reach her. Come on, titty and all that. Like, so I gotta try to bite the shit out your big ass. I ain't gonna stab you, but if I bite you, you'll stop. Now you probably worried about if she got AIDS or TB. I ain't worried about that. Because as soon as you walk up on me, I'm gonna try to bite or pinch out your stomach. She was real sad. Of course. I mean, she's getting cheated on.
Right.
And then first of all, how the hell you gonna wake up with looking like Leslie Jones? And I said, he didn't buy you no lace front. You didn't have enough time to throw no lip gloss on and throw your wig on. You want to talk to me? I don't give a fuck. If I'm gonna be walking around looking like that, my man gonna have to buy me a wig or something.
Yeah.
How you fighting over somebody? Like, if your man cheats on you openly, why you fighting over him?
Right.
And I told her that you don't love yourself enough. You ain't an ugly girl. You just big and country as fuck, but you're not an ugly girl.
Yeah.
And this shit was like, I hope. And she kept saying, I hope what y'all got going lasts a long time. Really? I went and got a Polaroid camera. I am so goddamn ready for that experience. I bought some bearskin. I'm gonna show you all the condoms. I got Trojans because I don't know what size he wears. So I got the Trojans in the purple pack.
Yeah. I
have the bearskin Magnum Air extra large, and I have different type of. And I also went to Costco and bought the 38 family pack of Trojans and Magnums because I want him to feel secure.
There you go.
So when he puts it on, we got it on, and we're gonna do it all night. But he keeps running from me. I don't want you. It's funny. I'm gonna recall you. I'm gonna call you on Instagram when he runs from me. He runs like, why you running, baby? Baby. I ain't gonna lie, I broke his mailbox. I've been trying to hand him that. I'm egging that whole situation on because, bitch, I want it. I want your man. And she's like, you probably want me. Oh, you no, baby girl. No, baby. Not you, girl. Woo. Not you, Big Shirley. But your man, let me tell you, when he was out there barbecuing that whole Cornish hen, I don't know why he was doing barbecuing the shit out that Cornish hen. And I was looking out that window and he was sweating. She saw me. And I saw her. She knew. I ain't gonna lie, I did want you, but not, I really want you now because she don't want you. I said, he's like, I don't want you. He says it all the time. I love my girlfriend. What love got to do with you walking around my house naked? I just want to see him naked so I can just take pictures and put it on a mug. So when she keeps calling me, she can see his naked ass. Right. I'm gonna have him buck fucking nasty naked.
Buck fucking nasty naked.
With an Xbox controller. He like Xbox. You still like Apex Legends, baby? Baby? You like Call of Duty, baby? He like what's it called? Battle Cry, baby? I don't know what games are on Xbox.
I think it's a game, yeah, for sure.
Well, can I make you cry? But he runs.
Damn.
He saw me. Look, this is how bad it was. I showed him my titties yesterday.
All right.
He was taking the trash out, and I seen him, and I pressed my titties against the window.
And?
He looked. And got mad and slammed the door. Stop slamming the door, baby. But hey, you want to know something funny? He left that goddamn screen door open for a long time. He had the wooden door. I seen it yesterday. He had the door. Say this is the door, right?
Yeah.
He had the screen part, because in LA we have screen doors. You don't. Yeah. But boom, screen door, whole wooden door. Do it again, baby. I'm walking in there with a whole belt. I'm gonna beat your ass to complete submission. I'm dead ass. This one's gonna get a little sick. Leave that motherfucking door unlocked again. LAPD ain't gonna know how to take that whole situation.
What we got here, officer?
I'm beating you and your girlfriend's ass into complete submission. And and your girlfriend gonna sell me her food stamps.
Damn.
And y'all gonna drive me to the store. Because I ain't playing. She said I can have them. I'm gonna take that shit to the furthest, to the fucking wheels fall off. I'm not playing. I went and got a goddamn whip too. I saw that door unlocked. I said, oh, it's on. They leave that motherfucking door locked again. I'm walking in there on some straight cowboy shit. Howdy, partner. Get naked. And I'm gonna have to get a pipe for that big old bitch, because I'm gonna have to knock her down. Like, after I knock your ass out, I'm fucking your man. What the police gonna say? Big light-skinned woman going there raping everybody. Stop fucking throwing your men away like they trash. I'll take them. I said, you clean up nice, baby. Fuck you. He said, fuck you. But he left the door open, so evidently he wanted me to. Now, the only reason why I didn't knock on the door.
Okay.
Because I had somebody in my house. He left this morning. Baby. He did. I ain't gonna lie. He left this morning. Remember I told you when you called, like, I got a visitor over?
Yeah.
If I didn't have that visitor over, it would have been on. Because that visitor I got was, he a booger.
He a booger.
I got something for these thugs.
So what's a booger?
All right, you want to? Okay.
Yeah, let me know. Because a bull dagger is now my favorite word.
Yeah, she looked like a big ass bull dagger. Like, no disrespect, but okay. So he has all these demands, but don't do shit. Like, Gonzo is great.
Sure.
So we're asleep. He wakes up after the middle of his sleep and he starts demanding weird shit like, I'm hungry. Make me something to eat. I said, take your bald-headed ass back to sleep. It's 3:00 in the morning. You really think I'm going to really jump out of a cold sleep and go you're not my husband?
Right.
You better go eat through goddamn cornflakes that's on the goddamn fridge. And then I think he sleep deprivated. And then he lay down and went back to sleep like nothing happened. He sometimes sleepwalks around my house when he comes to and he sleepwalks. Like he drank a whole gallon of milk and then wondered why the whole day he had the shits. He sleepwalks. Yeah. He downed all my milk. I did not know he sleptwalked until he don't remember why he guzzled all my milk. He don't remember nothing.
Dang.
He sleepwalks. I didn't even know because of the job he does.
Right.
He's so sleep deprivated. I guess when he comes to visit,
right,
he'll wake up out of a cold sleep. When you gonna make a quilt? Who the fuck is making a? Wow. You know I ain't lied to you yet. No, everything I show you be proof. Woke me up asking for coffee. Woke me up asking me to make him fresh salmon. He brought me a whole thing of salmon fillets. I'm gonna take a picture and show you. He wants me to make him gourmet dinners and don't remember any of the shit he do. So picture if I would have went over there. He probably would have walked in their house butt naked and it probably would have been a big old orgy. Everybody would have been scared because when he sleepwalks, that man ain't no joke. He's a booger. Like, he talks shit. He punched a hole in my wall and fixed it back. Motherfucker but I like them thugs.
Okay.
I don't want no no thugs in my
booger.
Oh, just too much. Like, just
okay.
I know I'm too much, but this motherfucker, I would have to beat him into complete submission. But when they sleepwalk,
I think that's your sexual fetish.
What, sleepwalkers?
No, beating men into complete submission. Because you just got real. Every time you mention it, your shoulders relax. Like, I kid you not. If you go back and watch this footage, every time you mention it, your shoulders come down.
Let me tell you something. You do not understand
the power that I feel
when I take a goddamn wet towel. It don't leave marks. Get your ass on your knees and drink that water. I don't know. It just takes me to a whole other place because I want that bitch to stop playing with me. I told her I was going to beat her ass to submission too.
Right.
She's like, ain't nobody going to beat me. Yeah? Really?
Booger. Boger. Oh, there we go. Booger.
Not the nose one. Or you could put booger with, that means ugly, but a booger is like, oh God. Like, wait, no, not that one. Who? They keep talking about nose stuff, but booger's like a terrible, I guess, an old country word for like, motherfucking evil. Booger wolf. Goddamn asshole. Like,
okay.
Booger
wolf?
Booger wolf. Yeah. Ugly motherfuckers a booger wolf.
A really beastly looking female.
The
kind of female that are only authorized to have sex with just prior to alcohol poisoning or in a pitch black room.
Yes.
Booger wolves can usually be found traveling in packs. It's just their nature.
Yes.
Hey, the bar is closing. I can't find a breezy.
Guess I'll catch
have to catch a booger wolf. What's a breezy?
A whore, a bitch.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Damn.
The kind of chick.
Pretty from the neck down. In other words, her face resembles a pit bull puking, but her body is of sexual caliber. Wow. If it take a six-pack to look the girl in the eyes, then she is a booger wolf. Wow. All right. Damn. Urban Dictionary always wins.
I love the Urban Dictionary. It's just... Oh, wait. Do you know any hood terms?
Not really.
Do you know what burning means?
Burning? No.
If someone burned you, they gave you an STD.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Sure. What about... You give me a word, I give you a word. Like, give me something that would be in your culture, and I'll give you something in mine. Like, booger wolf would be an ugly bitch.
Damn.
What's another one? A Gila monster. That's an ugly bitch. A stank leg, a hoe.
Okay.
A strawberry, a crackhead hoe.
Okay.
Seriously, let me see. What's another one? I'm trying to think. Got a tootin' and boot. You know what tootin' and boot means?
No.
Fuck her and kick her out. Toot that shit up. Make her toot it up. And bop, you got to go.
Wow.
Like I'm going to do that whole family next door. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
It took me there. It took me to a dark place because I really just... You don't understand.
You know what, Grace? Don't take this the wrong way.
I know. I'm
But you can be petty as shit.
I am a petty bitch because I broke his mailbox just so I could have him open the door. He said he's going to call the police on me. Call him and tell him what I want to... I'll tell the cops when they come.
Yeah.
Act like you're an officer. Please. Come on. Who is it?
Officer Lowe here.
Hi, Officer Lowe. What do you want?
I just want to talk to you. I had a complaint here. One of your neighbors mentioned that he suspects that you have broken his mailbox.
I did.
Okay, I didn't think that far ahead. Why?
Because I want to fuck him and beat his girlfriend into complete submission. I just want them to open the door.
Okay. Have you let him know this?
I tell him all the time.
And what is his response?
They run.
They run. Mm-hmm. Well, you are going around breaking mailboxes.
I sure did. And I'll do it again.
Well, ma'am, now we can't be having you breaking other people's...
Gomer pal. It's going to be a whole lot of breaking going on over here until they open that door.
Right. Well, I'm here... I'm here to let you know that if he wants to file...
let him do it. Come on. Tell him to do it.
All right. But what I'm trying to tell you is if he complains again and he gets footage of you breaking his mailbox, then I will be back and we'll be pressing charges on you.
And make sure when you come back, I'm going to let you see how he was spread eagle on that floor. and his girlfriend was tied up with drawers in her mouth.
Well, ma'am, what you do on your own time.
And me breaking in that mailbox was on my own time, and you came and you telling me about it.
That's a good point. I don't have people talk to me like this.
I don't care. This is the real world.
And I'm not used to this.
And I know, and I'm being respectful. I want to fuck him, and he don't want to open the door.
You know, and I as a man, I do appreciate that honesty.
And now you want to come in and talk about it? You got to cut your body cam off, though.
Oh, God.
You want to be beaten to complete submission? I swear to God.
I need backup here. And
bring all 6 of them niggas in here, and I'm going to tear y'all asses up. I'll tear all 8 of them cops up. I'm going to tell them all. You think I won't? Yeah, choo-choo, run the train. But cut the camera off, because we don't need all that.
All right.
And
okay.
I bet you Officer Lowe won't do that shit no more.
Well, ma'am, you have a nice day.
Don't come to my goddamn house by no goddamn mailbox ever again. That's what I do on my leisure is what I do on my leisure.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
That is right. Have a nice day now.
You believe in the Lord? Well, come in here and find the light. Open the door. Come on.
All right now. You have a good day.
You too. God bless. And shut my door. I ain't play with these fucking police.
That's hilarious.
You think when I jaywalk? I jaywalk, and they will give your ass a ticket. That's like a $1,200. You know, jaywalking tickets are like a $1,200, $1,300 fine. You think I'm really gonna pay that? I'm jaywalking all day in front of a cop. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Tell about you afraid to get hit by a car. I ain't afraid to get hit by that dick. Take your body cam off.
Wow.
That's what I tell them all. I tell every cop that say something to me, take your body cam off. And guess what they say? Could you put your hands behind your back or?
And?
It's going left, Cody. It's going. I was told I was a sick fuck once. Really?
Well, I can kind of see that.
When you get off your 13-hour shift and your dick rock hard, just remember that address. I had one tap on my door one day.
Oh, yeah?
Trying to test the waters.
Test the waters.
Is that? And I said, where's your gun at? I don't play that shit. You got to show me where your gun at. You ain't coming to my house unannounced. I need to see the gun. Because we don't need no...
I get turned on by the gun.
I need to see the gun. That's how I know you're serious.
Drop the gun on the counter there.
He thought I wasn't going to unload it. I unloaded that motherfucking gun while he was washing his dick off and hit his bullets.
Why?
Why would I let somebody in my house with a loaded gun?
True. Good point.
After you bust a nut, you're going to get sleepy, right? We don't need no mishaps.
Okay.
So you can click when there's no bullets.
Damn.
You don't know people's mind frames.
No, you don't.
People are psycho. Why would you come after? I mean, it was a tempting thing, but why would you come to my house with a gun?
True.
So usually, even if I date a thug and he got one, I unload every clip. They think their gun is loaded, and I put it right back the way they have it. I cut the safety on and everything. They just don't know I hit their clip, and then when they leave my house, there's no clip.
Okay. Then they make them come back?
They don't think I took their clip. They ain't gonna think. They probably thought they unloaded it. And come on, nobody keeps up with their bullets sometimes. Think about it. Now, people who are professional do.
Right, yeah.
And that person tried to knock on my door and asked me about it. And I said, what are you talking about? I don't have any clip over here. But this was the only place. Yeah, but God is in here and he isn't asking for these souls. So you kind of... I denied it all day. Because I mean...
Yeah.
Ladies, gentlemen, bisexuals, him, her, theys. Always take the clip out the gun. 40 Glocks with the beam or any type of Glock. Let's do gun etiquette. Take the safety off. Unload the chamber. Take the case out. Hide it in an unusual spot. So when they tear your house up, they're not going to find it. I usually hide it behind the picture of Jesus. They never touch Jesus. They go home thinking they hold gun. I'm like, you don't check to see if it... They never check it.
Wow.
And then when they get home, like, oh, shit, where did my whole clip go? You're not going to blow my head off or have me hostage in the middle of the night. I'm saying, but you don't know how people think.
Yeah, it's true.
So unload it.
Maybe don't let so many boogers come over.
I want a booger. Give me a... Nah, that booger be fun, though. I don't pay attention. Like, some people can't handle crazy.
Yeah.
That motherfucker crazy. I could whoop his ass.
That's a good thing.
I mean, I can't whoop everybody ass. I don't think that, but I'm like, I don't know. Like, I'll take a black eye, but it's like I enjoy my dating life. I enjoy the bookers. I enjoy the chaos sometimes because it's something to do. Like,
yeah, it is something to do.
That's just like I was dating that computer tech, and the whole time he had like a, what is it called? I did not know he believed in having multiple women, like wives.
Right.
He has one main wife. What we gonna do with your little $150,000 a year? I split it between 7 bitches. I'm cool. I'm not about to be wife number 8.
Yeah.
So LA is just full of so many saltine crackers. You just got to make the best of it, and it's like
so many saltine.
So many saltine.
It's
and
true.
nonsense. Like, make the best out of that. I mean, make the best out of everything you do. Like,
oh yeah,
everything I do, I have fun. Like my neighbors. Run.